So let's get started anyway.
Everyone hates
we were
our
rolling
voices.
stuff?
Yes.
What? Oh yeah, I was rolling. We were rolling our birthday.
Yes, for our characters.
And my
We should have
birthday would
birthdays.
be the
I rolled-
26th of whatever the second month is in the year.
Yes, let me grab
Oh,
the. That
would
is
you like
the
one
month
too?
of passion.
Passion.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Would you like one too, Rob?
I already rolled a d12.
Yeah, but you need
Let me
to roll
go
a
to the
D28.
calendars for the other peoples. So yes, second month is passion.
Nice.
So and then the
Yeah.
the how many?
And
What
the
day?
26th for me.
26th.
27th of the 6th month.
That is the month of justice.
Demands retribution. Wait, isn't there a birthday on here? Nope, there isn't.
The 12th of the 5th month.
That is the month of silence.
Wait, does day come from?
Out of character.
But you know that's the my deity is Nina the Mute. So
Dun,
this
dun,
makes a lot of
dun.
sense.
So it's a D12, and will you roll the D28 for me, please?
Sure. 20.
It's the 9th month and the 20th.
The month of reality.
Oh wow, that's coming up. Well,
They're doing
IRL
No,
it
the
is.
month
IRL it is.
the
No,
10th.
I know
is
how
the
old I
10th.
am.
Yeah.
Yes, which is the month of tales.
Tails.
Tales.
That's cool.
As
You,
in
you give your
stories.
character an age, right?
Not like tales like an animal, but tales like
in stories.
What year it is now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he knows.
It's
We don't
currently rejuvenation. Or what
Okay.
year?
No. What?
Well, what year I was born. I mean, I am 25 years old, but
Okay, then you're born in 996.
What did I put as my age?
Do we need to know this?
It's 1019 now because
It's
convenience.
fucking annoying.
I mean, I'd like to know.
Okay.
Well, it's 1019 years after the mists came, which is when this era started.
Oh wow,
So,
I see.
cool. I don't.
and I went for 19 because it's easy because then the dates are the same as now. So if I say in 1022, you'll be like, oh, that's 3 years from now.
Aha,
That's true.
now I get it.
Or 88, oh, that's 30
Yeah.
years ago.
Makes so
Pfizer
much
does it the same.
sense.
Yeah.
Sort of.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's get to murdering people.
What?
We're
wait,
murdering
what?
people.
Uniting
We're
people.
blessing
Yes.
people.
Well, we can do the
Yeah,
same.
we weren't murdering. We just got done with murdering.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Well, no, we didn't.
Wait, we didn't murder
we didn't
anyone.
murder anyone.
No, we didn't.
We-
Uh,
I
Well,
mean,
no, we didn't. Yeah.
Definitely condemn someone to death. Though.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Different.
Well,
Brought to justice.
the middle fingers we're getting comments on was because we were doing all the signs we knew,
Ah, right.
which is basically
That-
that one.
That should include the middle finger, yeah.
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
so we were, doing whatever sign language you know. I actually know a bit more of the Dutch sign language, but it's only a little bit.
Why do you guys know sign language?
Nobody knows.
Because
So-
I actually had a friend who was not deaf, but
Hard of hearing.
had trouble.
Right. So he learns quickly.
The burn.
This is now Varen's
It
new.
was true.
Okay.
No,
That's That's just a duck with two feathers on the back. You have to do it like like that,
You
man.
guys like trying to do
So-
a weird
well, maybe I
dab,
wanted
or
to say duck
am I
shit.
missing out?
Can we get to Pathfinder though?
Yes.
Yes, please.
So last
Sorry.
time
No.
you found a path from a campsite to the village by mean of slicing your way through some saber kitties. Cyber
yeah.
kitties would be scarier.
It's a little later.
That's a little later.
Got that.
Who surprised you in the night, unfortunately, even though you had a guard dog.
Absent chat.
Had, yeah.
No. Okay. Let's pick up the pace.
So you, after that, made your way over to the village. Led the Mifo to his
Untimely
ghost
demise.
untimely demise.
Timely.
Timely demise of ghost friends. And you are now, starting the process of making this a proper village of your two people.
In addition, not too unimportant, we made the Mifo sign a thing.
You
Yes.
made the Mifo sign a thing that said he did the thing.
Yes.
Two peoples, fortunately.
Hmm?
Two peoples. Not 2 people.
Yeah.
And the
That'd be bad.
There's 2
Way to
remaining.
go. And the
mayor and Lucius.
and the idea was that in what was it, in 3 months or so the tax collectors came, or what did they
Yes.
say?
2 or 3 months.
In the month of justice,
Justice.
which is now your birthday, the tax collectors come and dispense some justice and collect.
Yes, but before that.
But before that, you have choices to make and plans to make,
And we decided to do
And a party.
throw a party.
and
Apparently, yes,
A
we
banquet.
did say that. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna have to make decisions as a group.
Yes.
Oh no.
yes.
Cool. You can make
So I
decisions
think
alone,
you
but-
already planned to have a meeting of sorts with both Lucius and the mayor. So unless you have anything else you want to do beforehand, I suggest we start there.
Sure.
Fair. All right. Dinner and Dragons. For what? I don't know.
Guessing his dinner.
Yeah. Late. He's Dutch. That's late. So you find yourself at the mayor's house. You're in the same room you were in before, long table. You're all seated there. Lucius is there. The mayor is there. And you all have a drink in front of you. Provided by, of course, the kind old lady. And the mayor says, so, we have some plans to make. Both for the party and the next few months.
Yes.
Well, you're probably more versed in defending than me, because so far I've been a good law-abiding citizen.
And you will remain to be one.
But not everyone will feel the same way about that, probably. So, we'll be in charge of our own defense, like we haven't been.
Yes. Fortunately, we brought a lot of capable people looking at Lucius, who know very well how to defend themselves.
We do, yes. And we can help here. But as I understand, there's only so much time. And in so much time, you can only teach so many things. So we'll have to make choices. We can teach them to fight with a weapon, but probably only a weapon. Because you want them to be actually decent with it and not just know how to hold it and that's it. So then there's a choice of what weapon. We're all proficient with a couple weapons in the camp, and we can teach one of those. And, well, I'll leave it up to you to decide which one. So we can do fairly standard sword and shield, which gives you a nice mix of defense and offense. We can do falchions, which are better at if you're surrounded, let's say. Can do great clubs, which are, well, great at bashing in skulls. Pardon. For a little bit more range, we can do lancers. It's great if they have horses or stuff and you want to get them off of them. Or if you want really long range, bows.
I would suggest we outfit them with bows, as many as possible. It takes years to become strong and mostly brave enough to fight in the front lines. We can't expect this of minors. Sure, I'm sure they're courageous people, but
They
It's-
are
something else to slice a man into.
they are unused to war.
Exactly.
Strong enough, but that also helps with bows potentially.
Do we have bows?
No, but there's a forest.
We have 3 months.
We have someone who can create weapons.
We have someone who can create weapons.
He can teach.
Hmm.
And
We can
arrows.
also make bows. We use them. We can make them. We can't exactly walk into town and buy them usually.
And there's absolutely no way that we can train them in more than one, or well, not the same person, but we can split a group and train half of them in one thing, half of them in the other.
Yes, I think that's about the max though, with keeping enough people to train them in something. But
Yeah.
yes, 2 groups, probably.
Yeah, because we do also have an apprentice blacksmith that would go without anything to do if we would only use bows. Oh well. You know. So bows and maybe sword and shield could work.
I think Lucy had a point. Look at a man in the eyes, you want to stab him down. It's not something for...
I think when
Oh.
I think they should be able to choose then.
Well, we can also... People will think they can. But we have a in-between option. What was it?
The answer.
Yeah.
I agree.
This would also allow us to create some sort of impenetrable fortress where we can keep people at bay and close off the gate.
Yes,
if
for
we
now,
have one.
defense is all we need. And if you can keep them at bay with bows, the biggest threat would be cavalry.
That's true. Good point.
I agree. That seems... They don't have to get as close and it's easier to stab a horse. Both in size and in willpower.
Yes.
we decided last week that when the collectors are here, we would just let them collect, right? And let them leave.
We didn't decide anything on that yet.
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah.
We said, like, yeah, probably, but if we have enough time, we're going to try and mount a defense.
Yeah.
And if not for, when they inevitably will find out that we are leading a revolution.
Yeah. Just casual,
Okay. But we have to decide that.
Eventually,
Still.
yes.
Well, yeah, at
Still.
some point, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think for now we just try and make sure we have the best defense we can get in the time we have.
But yeah, okay. But we'll do that as I see.
Alright. So you can't train in a martial art the entire day. So what shall we do with the remainder of the time?
Mine.
Well, yeah.
Teach us to mine, then. Because we're not miners.
How many miners would you need in order to make enough to pay taxes if we eventually need to?
Well, taxes in general are a percentage.
True. But then also
So they know our...
live.
we have been decreasing in our output because we're selling less on the markets. So hopefully the current crew would be enough. But if you're training all day,
Yeah.
then working all day is also hard.
Yes.
But that's also why we can't teach more than a thing.
Yeah.
Because
We're going to need more housing at some point. I don't know how many people we can house here now. Of course, you've lost some people.
yeah. Well, for now, I think we're now at like 2/3 of the current housing with the 2 groups that we have.
Very well.
So
Yeah.
That'll suffice.
I think mining might be a good starting point.
Well, the most
For now.
important things is we need a roof over our head. We need to have fires burning. We need to have food and water.
Yep.
Those are the bare essentials.
But not Not everyone was a miner, nor will everyone be a warrior.
No.
We
Exactly.
can split up whatever we can according to the strengths. Of course, we need every able-bodied person to help us in whatever training we can deliver, but we still have the everyday people do the everyday things.
Yeah.
As they should.
I mean, yeah.
In addition, I would strongly advise against wearing out the men. We should not have them train half a day, then mine half a day.
No.
But it is not a bad idea to have both sides of the coin, whereas one day they will train under the clansmen, and the other day they will mine under the miners. This way we keep an equal balance, and we don't wear them out.
I agree.
And potentially we can, all learn and gain something from this.
And we keep a day off. Because we all need religion.
We all need our
Amongst
time
other
off.
things, but yes.
Now, since we can't fill their days entirely with physical activity, because they would be exhausted, I suggest we also try and educate them, be it in tactics, because that is necessary right now, but also in general.
Other jobs, special.
I think,
We're
tasks.
merging two peoples. They cannot be ignorant.
but
Yeah.
as tacticians go, they don't all need to have knowledge of tactics.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe
Agreed.
the smarter ones can
yeah,
at least start up like a proper defense or
basic
strategy or whatever.
basic
But someone needs
tactics.
to teach them.
Yeah, well, basic
Of course.
tactics should be included with training with a weapon, I'd say, but that's only on a very small macro level. And if you want to have a tactician, then you take one person who's good at it already, and then you train them more for that.
Yes, but who will?
Well, who's the best at tactics here?
Lucius speaks up. Kale could do it.
Hmm.
He's our war chief. He can. He's done well by our people all these years.
Very well.
And that's decided already, I think.
That seems good. Yeah.
Mm.
Do we want to teach them things other than combat?
Probably.
From our side of things.
Yeah. I mean, there was an apprentice blacksmith who isn't quite a blacksmith yet.
Yes, he could definitely
I could help him
Use
out,
some-
perhaps,
guidance.
or anyone else who's good at that. But I think I could help.
I mean, we are used to hunting
and-
and gathering, but
Yeah,
we also need people who can actually manage to land and farm a bit.
Yep.
And,
But those people are
And
already in the
build.
town, correct?
yeah, but we're here to everyone needs
there might
to
be
learn.
some clansmen that want to learn that.
But
Yeah.
that
The
is
other way, there might be some city folk that want to learn a bit more how to survive out in the woods.
Yeah.
I think that's
Make a good
the
scout.
best way to approach things. Everyone needs to be at least decent at doing everything.
And that's the
No.
ideal situation, but
that will never happen.
exactly. And how much time do we have to teach these people?
But they need to be able to understand each other at least. They don't have to do it.
Yeah, but
they
you're
need to
asking how much
understand.
time we have. It's not like the world will end in 3 months.
No,
There's a
true.
period after that as well.
True.
Setting up some basic education is beneficial to all of us.
Well, basic education, yes, but we need to decide how many people can do what. If we run this town by whoever prefers whatever, we will have a whole lot of farmhands or a whole lot of warriors. We
True.
need to make a decision based on what we actually need.
Yes.
We cannot make this a free-for-all, or we will all most definitely
No, we
die.
start out as what you're good at, you're doing or teaching. And then in the long run, you'll learn everything a bit.
Yeah, how long will it take for the townspeople to find out that this town is now working together with clanspeople, which is bad?
About as long as it takes for someone to walk in when we're not expecting them and
Exactly.
seeing clanspeople.
So there is definitely a pressure on us when it comes to time.
At least until everyone's assimilated enough. But even then, if you see a group of miners train in combat, that's gonna be
Weird.
weird.
Of course.
So we have to focus on the important bits first. And of course, I agree. Everyone needs to be good at everything. I mean, that would be the ideal
Eventually.
situation. But
Not within 3 months, eventually.
yeah, first for these 3 months, we should decide on, what is the most important to teach them.
It is clearly defending ourselves, but
Yeah.
like we said, when they've put in their hours for the day, why not teach them a thing or two?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be combat related, but we need to make sure they're not going to bash each other's heads in.
Yeah, like
when
exactly.
the pressure is here.
And we need to stay alive.
Keep
And that is
ourselves
by
afloat.
defending from foreign threats, but also not starving to death.
Yeah, we need to keep ourselves afloat in every way of the word. So yeah.
So then, what do we teach them in the off hours?
How is your
At least
knowledge?
Something
the
that's-
apprentice
yeah.
needs a place to learn, because he's not a frontliner. He's
True.
a provide before the battle,
Yeah,
at least mostly.
that can be done.
Well, presumably you probably won't always be here during this 3-month period.
True.
So we need someone in town.
There
And
was
Sure, there's
And
someone
Lucius
around
looks
here.
over to the mayor, like, questioningly, and the mayor is like,
Like you mine here, right?
we have smiths, but they know their way around ore very well, but they don't make weapons generally. We smelt ores, so they know their ores very well, and their gems, but weapons per se, no.
Okay.
So he can learn general smithing, but not weapon smithing.
Yeah, we'll have to see how far we can get with the time we will still spend here, and then perhaps we can bring some people that are a bit more knowledgeable on this subject from some other towns.
Perhaps for the time being, if we need it, a stick with a pointy end is still a weapon.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be sophisticated.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know how long we plan on staying here still, but it's quite a lot you can do in like a week, let's say. At least the basics.
We should definitely stay until after the party.
Well, yeah.
First, we need
Right.
to come up with a plan.
there
That's the first part.
there was a female among the clan members that seemed to be educated in religion and tending to the wounds of your people.
That's been a while.
The wanderer lady.
I think it
Yeah.
was Banu, but
Darkly skinned or well tanned.
tanned. Yeah, which is odd in itself. Scroll. Banu, yes. Oh yeah, Lucius goes, Banu. She's joined slightly before you.
We might be able to ask her to teach people more about medicine.
Yeah, I agree. If we're going to mount a defense, surely people will get hurt.
True.
Do you think this is a possibility? And he looks at Lucius like, I don't know the woman.
She tended to us when we needed it. I think she would be good at this. She's a kind soul. She will want to help, although she will not, I think, condone what we're planning.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, she will try to do as much good as she can, so she will, but she will probably chide us all the way through it for going this path.
Right. Well, we can make use of her knowledge and skills. If it becomes a problem, we'll deal with that.
That sounds so
and then like,
Wow, and you're like dead serious too, right? Jeez.
What's the problem, Varen?
I'm sure she will help.
Yes. And if she will, then there's nothing wrong.
I mean, sure. Just looking down here at the skill list, seeing as I can literally teach anyone anything.
And it hurts.
Yeah.
But will you be here?
Exactly. Wow, we could I
You're
could
too
just stay
important,
here.
Quill.
No, I can just. Yeah, you're right.
What else do we need? People can teach each other how to get sustenance. We have people teaching each other how to make weapons. We have people teaching each other how to get into arms, how to mine our ores, and eventually how to treat each other's wounds.
Maybe more on the social side of things. Like,
Yes.
like Lucy said, like that they don't bash each other's heads in. That would be great.
Is there a school here, a place where you teach the young?
We have a building, yes.
So, and I look at Lucius. So from now on, all our people will go there and teach each other.
You see, Lucius, they go like,
Teaching.
some of this will be difficult. There will be
Riots.
some reluctance.
Yeah.
Our people aren't one for sitting on benches very much.
They don't
We're more
physically
of
have to go
a-
there.
Yeah, we're more of a hands-on people.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
At the end of the day, when the legs are tired, they might enjoy a sit down anyway. And if not, take it outside. That's fine.
Yeah. Or do a bit of both.
All right.
The children seem to get along already, so
Yeah.
might as well they use that to our advantage.
Yeah, the children are fine.
Do we need to set up a perimeter around the town?
That might be a bit suspicious, wouldn't it?
I mean,
It would not hurt to have scouts up there.
yeah.
No,
Scouts, sure.
Well-
someone's gonna break that perimeter. We're suspicious anyway.
Yeah.
So yes, no, I agree. We should set up a line of scouts.
Should we train more scouts or should we just use ours?
I think we're good on scouts, right?
Currently, yes.
Hmm.
With this size of a territory.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on your plans.
Well, for now, this is the size of our territory.
True.
If we expand, we will have more people as well.
And hopefully more scouts.
Yes.
Like 6 scouts on a kingdom. That's not enough.
If the kingdom is the entire continent, it's
But what
fine.
if they're very good scouts?
Is it though?
No, because then the campaign will be over.
Would it be though?
Dun,
Da, da. So, a line of scouts, not a wall.
Yes.
Wall might come later.
On the topic of suspicious.
No,
we
this is
built
our
a
place
we
now.
built a stone wall around this mining village.
Yeah, we were getting attacked by ghouls. They are stopped by walls. Everyone knows this.
They can climb very well.
Are we done?
I think on the topic of the next few months' plan, yes,
Great.
there's a party.
And Vern
Oh, yeah.
is like,
But we told Lucius and what's the mayor's name again?
Henri. I don't know.
His name was
Thormund. Yeah.
Thormund.
Yeah.
They know that they are the leaders of the town when we are not here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
We haven't told Lucius that.
No.
We've told that Thormund will remain the mayor.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Well-
your problem.
I mean,
He is the mayor. It's
He
his
is.
village.
it is his village.
But he rules
How will
under us.
Lucius react to that?
But does he?
I mean,
does
we'll
he
do
rule,
that. I see. So
Okay.
not now.
or
okay.
now?
I think.
So what are you doing now? Because basically the mayor says we have a party to plan. So
I'm not one for parties.
But you still need to plan it.
Stands up, turns around, goes away.
I've
I really was.
well, I can take care of it, but I feel that I need at least someone from the other side as well to make this a one party instead
Yeah,
of
he's
2
sitting there.
parties.
And I pointed at Lucius.
And you literally just go like, planning a.
Mm.
Could my missus maybe be of assistance? Wow. Wow.
I don't care. And I look at like Lucy.
As long as it's a party in our honor,
Wow! Oh my
I
god!
of our nation, of our peoples,
Oh.
of soon to be our people, then it's fine.
Okay.
I'll ask the missus.
Sweet.
Else
we
she will
done?
know who to ask. Then I think we'll take care of the party.
Splendid. And like when it gets up, I don't like council meetings.
You're going to have to get used to it, I'm afraid.
Mm.
You don't have to like it.
Mm. I have
Some
to
would
talk
even
too
say
much.
that the people that don't like to lead are the better leaders.
Hmm.
Well then.
Ooh, don't let Lucy hear that.
Just what NPC said, I'm gonna kill him. Lucius.
Yeah, make it hurt if you do.
All right.
So the
So
party
in the
was in like
meantime-
3 days, right? Or something?
Yeah,
6.
6.
6 days?
Yeah. What do we do in the meantime?
So
I leave the room.
yeah, so I assume we head out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
then. What do we do in the meantime? Well, we get them started with everything.
Do we need places of our own?
We have huts
I have
and we have housing.
So like everybody else has houses, but if you want to stay in
Yeah.
a hut
No.
or in a tent, go for it.
Parentwood.
We can
I
claim
know.
a place.
No, no. Lucy's definitely gonna want to sleep in a house.
Yeah.
We could like get a new base of operations.
But
You know?
this is our base of operations.
No,
The
I'm talking
town.
about.
This is brains
talking
and brawn
about
stuff,
us.
man.
Yeah.
Brains and brawn stuff. I mean, why?
Because then we can plan out our schemes in privacy.
Why?
Because privacy is good for scheming.
And like, Brian is looking at his hand, and I'm looking at your hands. Fate has chosen poorly.
Arm, but
wow, yeah.
But you're still on that.
What?
What-
Well, I mean, it'd just be like, good old times. It would
You're
be
not
great.
keeping secrets from us. now, are
No,
you?
no, it's just. Yeah, I mean, that's.
If you are one of the leaders of all, then everything can be yours. You don't have to scheme anything.
But I like scheming.
Oh, you
None
can
of
still
us are-
scheme and plan.
just do it on a bigger scale.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Be a taskmaster. You'll enjoy it.
We all
Fine.
need to learn stuff.
Spy master.
Maybe this is your thing to learn.
All right, sure.
For the coming days, yes, we should make sure we have a house to sleep in.
Yeah,
But also, let's get the people started. We know some things they don't.
yeah, I
we
was
can be
gonna
valuable
say,
here.
I'm probably gonna spend the whole week just teaching people things.
I'm gonna mingle.
Because I
I can
can.
see you like running around, like, oh no, you need to do it like this. Oh no, you need to do it like that. And like to somewhere else. Oh, you need
I
to
need
do
to
it
make
like that.
like.
Yeah, and
No,
then
you need to hit
and
it
then
like
the
this.
and then-
Oh my
yeah,
God,
And then the
everyone's
first
gonna
guy
hate
is
him.
like, I have no clue what he said, so I'll just keep doing what I was doing because he
just
just
roll
ran
like
away again.
Everyone's
50
gonna
D20s.
hate that guy. He knows everything better.
He will be that guy.
Yeah. And then somewhere in the distance you hear like, oh no, you should do it. And the noise gets louder and louder. And you see the people like, it's that guy again.
I will.
Well,
I will go to the chapel probably, and I will start adding a Satvir sign somewhere, to make sure that people can also pray to him, her, it. I don't know.
Him.
Him. And
Pray.
None of that shit.
and I will probably
They.
convince people to pray more, and I'll try to find the clericy woman and try to see if we can
I think if he does that, he's gonna be
arrange
hated far
anything.
more than
That will
me.
be my 6 days probably.
I don't know.
Please believe
Yeah,
in
like-
my God.
Yeah,
Getting
and
people
getting-
into the church, getting into
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I'll do
Every
it.
morning, come in,
Would you like to have
say
a
your
talk
prayer
about
before
Lord
you
and
start your
Savior?
work.
That's how you're spending your 6 days.
Yes, my 6
Yeah.
days are trying to convince people to pray more, kind of.
Right.
And
Yeah, no,
trying to
give me-
help people.
You're gonna be the hated guy.
to.
A religion check.
That's not even my best.
I like how. Wait, hold on. Is that
and
charisma
also
based?
It should
helping
be.
out with the medicine stuff.
I feel like there should be a
Plus
charisma
eight.
check
Okay.
somewhere.
Fuck me. It's a 17
All right, and the medicine,
medicine check.
because you're also wanting to help with that.
It's a 19.
Nice.
So 7 and medicine. All right. So yeah, you try and convince people to pray more to whatever god they deem
Yeah,
fit.
I'm not enforcing Satvir or whatever. I mean, I'll probably like very determined walk towards the Zephyr thing, but I won't force anyone to join me. But they're all allowed to do whatever the fuck they want in that regard, as long as they just,
Pray.
be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Be safe. All right. Yeah, you can find Banu, and she does agree to teach whoever wants to be taught about medicine and bandaging wounds and what poultices she can use. Because, of course, there's no time to make casters out of everyone.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, but you can teach people about plants in 3 months. That's fine.
Cool.
So, yes, she is very willing to help.
Awesome. I did things.
All right, I'll use my my 6 days to do two things. I will train some of the younger people, like those who are coming of age.
Oh, okay. Kids.
in combat.
Well, that's depending on clan or town, that can be quite early. As in, for the clanspeople, coming of age is around 14, which is when you'll start joining in hunts, raids if needed.
So that's a little young, but probably like 16 to 18, something like
Okay.
that. I'll just find a group of those people who are trying to train anyway, and I'm gonna help with that. Just gonna show them some of the tricks, and I'm gonna pay special attention to a few who excel at it, and I wanna place some emphasis on doing that together. So I wanna look for one of the clansfolk and one of the townsfolk, and I'm gonna try and just make them my apprentice-ish sort of. And
Elite child army.
to find them, it's
That is.
and to find them, I'm gonna one just look at who's good at fighting, but that's not all you need. So I'm also gonna tell them. I'm gonna drop a few truth bombs every now and then, some of my horror stories, but just a little bit of it, and just see how they react. And if some of them are like, it's bad but okay, those are the ones. There could also be the ones who are like, fuck yeah, blood and murder. No.
Okay, so you're looking for the little
Lucy's.
psychos, but not the full-on psycho.
The moral cycle.
No, not psycho.
Okay,
What children
on
do
the
we
if
have?
it needs to be done.
Yes.
The morally grey excelling swords people.
Right.
Sure.
Much like ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
let's
the
go
name
for
of your
that.
army from now on. The morally grey.
And eventually we
That's pretty cool.
get reborn as the
Just
morally
the
white.
grey.
The
that's-
grey, yeah.
Grey.
Okay,
We did
so, with my remaining 6 days or 5 days or whatever, I'm gonna mingle with the laborers, the lumberjacks, the miners themselves in the bar, and just be among them and help them wherever I can.
All right. Can you give me a perception check and a society
Oh,
or diplomacy?
You see
oh my
nothing.
god.
So, my perception check is an 11.
Wait. Technically, there's no super hard failing at this, but
You're close.
you're close.
And the other one was the diplomacy or society,
Yeah,
right?
diplomacy, because you're trying to
Yeah, that's
stealthily drop some bombs.
right. 29.
That's better.
That's stealthily dropping some bombs. You're dropping hints of
Death, decay, and
problem,
Pestilence and
Yeah.
solution,
The
a
truth.
bit gruesome solution, but it worked.
Yes.
And then seeing how they respond to that,
it
like
just works.
if they respond like Varen going, no, there has to be a better way, or if they respond with
Yes, please.
yeah, or
Like I'm looking for
Okay.
pupils who for pupils who are like, let's go.
okay.
Instead of no. and if that means the weak fear me, that's fine. The weak
That's how it
fear
should
you.
be. Yeah.
God.
Of your own people.
They're gonna go so
No,
wrong
I mean,
later down the line.
Fear is sounds very harsh, but it's like I'm not entirely sure about her, But yeah, better just do what she says. I guess that's fine. That's fear. That's okay. That's
Good. All right.
All
I'm
right.
sure Varen agrees.
Yeah. I know Varen doesn't agree.
You presumably don't care about gender on that.
Nope.
because that'd be weird.
That would be weird and stupid.
Well, it can matter in the how will you train them afterwards, but not in the who has
No,
potential.
not either.
What? Okay, sure.
Like Lucy doesn't fight like a lady.
Yes.
Whatever that may be.
All right. You find a girl amongst the clan who you feel is made out of the correct stuff.
All right.
The good shit.
What's her name?
Her name is
Correct.
Rhoda.
Rhoda.
Who's Rhoda?
Congratulations, you ruined it.
Her name is. Fucking change it.
I didn't even like that game.
Thank you.
Haven't actually played it.
The mods make it a lot better.
Played it a little bit.
And amongst the
So Rhoda is a girl.
a girl,
Clan's girl.
Clan's
girl. She has short cropped blonde hair, which is sort of unusual amongst the clan. They're more on the browns and blacks.
All right.
She stands a little taller than most of her age do, and she has a bit of a mean streak sometimes.
That's fine. You need that.
On the town side, there is Matthias. Who's a guy. Again, short hair, but black. And he seems to pick up on the swordplay quickly. Because they haven't really had training so far, but he seems to pick it up real fast.
Good. Promising.
Matthias or Matthias?
Matthias,
Okay,
with
Matthias,
an
okay.
E.
With an E.
Oh, super
Gotcha.
edgy.
There we go.
Matthias Rieper.
No.
So,
Super,
okay.
super Roman.
So spell it entirely then.
Metttius.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it makes more sense if there's
Not
no
mental
if there's no H in there, because that would be bad.
Then it would be Matthias.
And it would be math. So that's a little.
Yes.
Oh, I got
You know, let's not do that. Let's not do math.
Don't be hating on my brother's name.
I'm pretty sure your brother's name is not literal drugs. So.
Well, it's not meth, it's math,
No,
which
but-
is even worse.
No, it's not worse. No.
It's logical.
Yeah, it does make sense. He is better at it than me.
Alright. You're trying to mingle with the common folk. Or with the laborers.
Yeah, mingle with the lay, and then I was
Give
like,
me
huh?
diplomacy. And you're also trying to help out where you
Yeah.
can. Alright.
Diplomacy is an 8.
What?
Wow.
I'm trained, so.
Yeah.
I like
Mingling man.
it. I like it. I like
Hey,
it.
I
they
like to
might
lead by
like
example.
this because they're simple. There's
I
Hey,
like this.
I lead by example. That's why I'm helping.
No, you did choose the right demographic, so thanks.
Yeah.
These are not the high society you're trying to mingle with, so that helps. So initially you're getting a bit of a cold response due to your unfamiliarity with them and with the clanspeople, their customs. On the other side, it's slightly better, but there's also a bunch of dwarves who have their own traditions again, so you're not finding much common ground there initially, but once they start making the preparations for the feast and they're starting to have to, cut over some trees to start making things for the festivities, then you join in and help and can prove your worth there. After that, they warm up a bit more to you.
Good. Yeah, I'll spend my my 6 days probably training that one apprentice, the blacksmith.
All right.
And I guess if there's anyone else in town that would like to know how to craft a simple, I don't know, pointy stick, or I don't know, leather workers or whatever. Anything that you can craft, I'll try to help those out.
Anything you can craft. A
Everything.
whole new world.
Yeah.
I want to learn how
carpet.
I want to learn how to make a castle.
Mostly the things I said. So important stuff like leather and weapons and etc.
Etc.
Etc. is a big one.
Haha. Loophole.
Equipment. There we go.
All right. So you take your 6 days.
Yeah.
And teach Queso,
Yeah.
the apprentice blacksmith,
Yes.
the finer things about creating the weapon you chose, which was the Ranceur,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically a spear, but it has a couple more points on it.
Fair.
So it is a fairly easy shape, and of course he's made some before, being of the clan, and it's one of their weapons. So there's also a young dwarf that wants to join in on that.
Oh wow, cool. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Now a name that I can pronounce. Grusson. I can pronounce that.
Crusson.
Is that
Grusson.
Oh, that is not at all what I.
Crusson.
Oh, okay.
Crusson.
Basically Gross's son. That's Grusson.
Sure. And also for blacksmithing and such.
Yes.
Okay.
Grusson Callback.
Okay.
Very dwarvish.
Very dwarfish. Much dwarf.
Such wow.
Okay, so do you need me to roll for it?
Yes.
All right.
Crafting.
Crafting, it will be.
And-
You can do this.
And?
Crafting.
Diplomacy.
All right, crafting. No one. It's not that bad.
Because you have to know.
Hero point.
Yeah, hey, how about those hero points?
You have one.
Yes, okay, diplomacy.
Is that a double one?
No, it's a 2.
It's a 1
The
and
one
a
just-
2.
I think it was significantly better than
But hey, I
He is that guy.
am pretty good at most things, so that's still a 19 on the craft.
Okay.
And that's a 9 on diplomacy.
We're very diplomatic.
No, we're just rolling bad.
No,
So,
I'm not very diplomatic.
by the end of this week, they both recognize your skill at blacksmithing
Mm-hmm.
and also feel you have no potential as a teacher.
Dicks.
So they're like, yeah, he can do that. I still have no clue how to do it.
Oh, fuck.
I hate dice. God damn it.
Luckily, Queso could already do this,
Yeah.
but he just didn't pick up much from the 6 days. He did teach
Yeah.
Grusson
Yeah.
some.
Try again next time, basically.
Yeah.
I always get shit on in these. Like, I'm so good at them, but,
Well,
but also I'm not.
it's the rolls, man.
It's
Yeah.
the rules.
They decide.
And this is why assurance is a thing.
Yeah.
But you need to take it
For
for
this
every
it's-
single skill separately.
but you
For
can't.
this, it's great though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For assurance, crafting.
Yes. Okay.
It makes sense. So,
I learned from this experience. And hope to do better next time.
So over the week, you all noticed that they are setting up like a gathering circle in the middle of town with benches around it and a place for a big fire in the middle. And they start setting out tables along the street, basically long tables with benches on both sides. And you see more and more food be brought in. The clansmen go out and hunt and bring back their spoils for, to assist in the meals. And occasionally there are some moments of tension, mostly during the training with weapons, because that gets a little heated, because it's training with weapons and you're bashing each other. So if you actually hit, then sometimes emotions flare up, but it seems that Kaol is adept at quenching this quickly, even if it is by redirecting the anger of both of them towards him, and he's like, fine, I'll take it.
Fine, yeah. It works.
A common enemy and that sort of thing.
The enemy of my enemy.
Yes. So occasionally you see people or youngsters seeming to make laps around the village, swearing at Kaol.
Sweet. He's doing a good job. Almost as good a job as me.
Almost.
So close.
So the 6 days, they pass quite quickly. You all have your things that you want to do and accomplish. So pretty soon the 6 days are up, and it is now the day of the spring equinox, which is the day for the rite of rejuvenation, where people of both sides generally pray for, good crops, good years, safety, plentiful bounties. So in the morning, you're all invited to, come join in the festivities. Does any of you wear anything particular? Like, describe how you are going to attend this day of festivities.
Fashion? What?
Yeah, I will dress in my noble's outfit, which is still a bunch of ladders, because, that's what I...
Yes.
Ladder working family. But I'm not going to wear the armor now. Yeah, okay.
No, Varen's not an idiot. He has the undergarb, like the
Gambison.
that's what he wears with like the sword on the side to be a bit less inconspicuous, but like he's still mostly covered.
Yeah,
he has his swords, not his shield.
Oh, I do carry my swords with me. That's pretty standard.
Yeah, but you see him just like in the fucking leather toga thing, and a belt around a sword on his side, and his arms and stuff are covered though. Like he is fully covered.
Yeah, Gambison's great party wear.
It's not pretty.
No,
but it's effective.
It's
in combat.
Yes, and I can move freer than in a heavy armor.
True.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm not really sure because I don't really usually attend parties.
You might be in the same building as a party.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know where the clothes
per
are.
using.
Usually when I wear clothes, it's like
snorting.
so that I don't I'm not very noticeable. It's like that. So I guess for this, I'll look at what Varen is wearing maybe and be like, that gonna work?
Are you sure?
And then I look at what you're wearing and then look at what Valis is wearing and be like, is that? And I'll try to kind of gauge what everyone else is
wearing before we.
Well,
yeah.
Valis is he does like parties, but not as the basically new king of the entire kingdom. So he's kind of on the fence. Something between very simple and very noble, but probably chosen wrong. I think.
I'll probably just wear
Lucy actually do something here?
No.
Will you let your whole reputation be ruined by these peasants in shitty clothing?
Valis is going to get hammered.
I mean,
it could reflect poorly on Lucy.
No, I mean it could. So it kind of depends. If you're coming here a Gambison, then that's fine. You probably still have some sort of tabard or something, right? At least, or do you not wear any collars?
No, I'm seriously in the full Gamson.
In your armor as well, do you not have any cloth over it? Is it just shiny armor, or do
it's
you
just
have like
shiny armor? I don't have a tabard.
Okay, that's
I don't have a
little
tabard.
odd.
No, no, because I wasn't from a house. I only had the deity, but I wear the deity on my head. So
Yeah, no, I mean it would
Yeah.
make sense if because you were employed by a noble family in the end that they for 12 years, so that you would wear some of the colors at least.
But
Um,
if that was the case, and I had the tabard, I would have stopped wearing it after the whole shit went down. Probably
yeah, that's fair. And yeah, no,
not to disrespect anyone, but I'm no longer getting it's different.
Yeah, no, and Lucy is definitely fine with that. But yeah, no, okay, so then, sure. You're going to wear that. You should change.
Why?
This is a party.
Yes,
Wait.
I am not wearing my armor.
No, of course. No, God.
Look, they're wearing the same.
Yeah, like, no, like at this point, I'm like approaching you, is like, hey, Lucy, what should I wear? Because like I have no clue.
Something else.
Oh yeah, I'm like just in my, okay, ready to go attire, which is
How's this?
So
What are you
Totally
wearing?
off. Totally off. It's like
Yeah.
like basically not like a loincloth, but basically with a rag on. It's like with colors. So it's like, hey, this looks festive.
so you say how's this, and it's just no.
okay.
What's so
So
bad about it?
Right, we need to get you guys changed. I just would I know someone in town who takes care of that stuff? Otherwise,
Actually,
I'll just
we've been offered once by one of the clans people to fix festive clothings.
that's
Yeah, but you never took them up on it.
No.
yeah,
So one of the clans people did it.
Yeah. Since you've seen a particular woman that you've seen before, very busy around town all week, getting the festivities in order, which is Lucius's wife, who at the very least would know who to go to.
Yeah, okay. I'll go find her with you guys in tow. You're following.
Yeah, I'll follow.
yeah, like
This is not where I excel at.
Can you give me an int or society? Let's do society. It's probably better than straight.
Yeah, it's a
Is that a what?
goal.
oh hey, no, it's not.
26.
All right. Her name is Aliana.
Is that Aliana?
Aliana?
Yeah. Well, Aliana is AE. They're all difficult names because
Sure, okay.
That's why I make it easy.
Okay, I'll forget it later.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
they have specific reasons for one. Yeah.
I know.
Come on.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Right, so I go find her.
Yes.
Do I knock or like where do I find her?
No, well, out and about. It's the day
Right.
of the festivities.
Yeah,
You're
no.
rather late with
Yeah, a
this.
little bit. So, Aliana, sorry
Lucy?
to bother you, but I just look around. These men
Yeah, okay.
seem to have forgotten how to dress entirely.
As they often do, yes.
Zing.
Any chance you have something lying around? I know it's last minute,
Oh, yeah,
but I'm sure this will be better.
I sort of foresaw this happening. I have not seen them in anything but what they're currently wearing.
Yes.
Well,
It
plus
is not my
armor.
armor.
Plus armor.
Like he will definitely say, but it is not my armor.
No, but it is what you wear under your armor, dear.
Incredible.
A change of clothes is in order.
Thank you.
I will make sure they... Oh, I said it. They probably all already are at your lodgings.
Very well. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh boy, how bad is it? How bad are the clothes we
Horrible.
find?
Well, I think you're probably the only one that had any color at all, right?
No, it's black.
The absence of color.
So,
You're Black Widow, basically.
so she had to choose a color. Okay.
Well, okay. So let's say that my noble's outfit would have some color, but
Yeah.
like my adventuring outfit definitely won't.
No.
Then it's definitely red. You know, crimson.
Yes.
I
Unlike and you're okay. Unlikely that she would have chosen that.
Matches with the hair though, so you know that's, or probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Like actual crimson probably doesn't.
No. She does know what does, and everybody else has easy hair to match with because it's either black, not there, or.
Oh yeah.
So you actually find on the darker side green clothing. They are decent pants and vests in slightly matching but slightly different colors with matching belts. There are places and hoops for weapons in them.
Wow.
It's like they always wear functional things even if they're having a party.
Are they long sleeved?
They are, yes.
Yes, that would be great.
Rips off the arm.
Yeah.
No. He always has long
Okay.
arms. Long sleeves.
Long arms.
Long arms.
Not the spell.
That'd be cool.
And they seem to be rather accurately measured.
Wow. That's kind of creepy, actually.
Ooh. Baron takes the vest and does it over his thing. He looks at Lucy.
That's not how you clothing.
This is where you saber.
Yeah, I just sigh. Please, Baron.
And he takes shit and mumbles to set fear of all the stupid shit that he's making him do, and then he dresses up in a monkey outfit and comes out.
Any more
Nice.
complaints?
What? No, this is great.
Good.
There is a comparable outfit for you if you want to change into it.
Nah, I'm good.
Because now we're all the same color, except she's got a different color, which means she's looks like the leader or something.
But she's not. She's not.
Which is why I gave
Which
the
is
option
why-
and knew she wouldn't take it.
Yeah, exactly.
We all knew she wouldn't.
I
take
mean,
it.
if there's a scarf or something, I would take it to match the colors at least, but I wouldn't fully change.
All right.
Time to paint this red.
So you have on a lady's outfit, probably yes. So there is a piece of fabric that you can tie somewhere
Yeah,
around your neck, around your waist, around your arm, whatever you want,
something like that. Sure.
as a sash.
Yeah.
Of a matching green color,
Sick.
which matches decently with your hair. Because
What color is your hair?
Bright red.
Bright red. Or like a Christmas tree up in here.
Getting there, yeah.
We built
Fortunately,
like a
Christmas
tower.
is not a thing here.
No.
luckily she can't cast light anymore.
On her nose or something.
I do have color spray though, so I could make
Still
it
an
power.
option.
Rainbow bar.
I can throw people so they look like
feel like I'm in a
someone
rave.
traveling through the air.
Yeah. So after you get changed, you can join the festivities. You notice that there are slightly less people than you'd expect. Mostly you're missing young kids, as in around the age of 14-ish. Mostly the men from the clan.
Okay, I'll ask Lucius.
You?
Yeah.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Why?
They're probably on their annual hunt or something.
Perhaps.
So, do you say this? As in, you walk up and you go, Lucius, what's up with...
Yeah.
All right.
The fuck?
Not everyone is here.
Well, yes. This is a day of tradition for us, and one of the traditions is that we have traditions for both the girls and the boys, but for the boys, this is the moment where they have to prove that they're ready to join us in our hunts, which means they set out before dawn to go and hunt something of their own choice by themselves in the woods. We expect them back shortly, at least if they succeeded, and else it might take a bit longer.
We're all there, right? Or are you alone?
Yeah, I mean, I assume so. But
Yeah, I
All right.
So will they join us after?
Yeah. If they, well,
If they
assuming they're successful, they'll be happy to join in the festivities. Else, they might be moping about town a bit, because that means they will have to wait another year before they can join us in our hunts and
Fair.
be trusted to protect the village. And well, that's a big deal for us.
very well. We can respect that. We do need them at the party, though. This is for everyone,
Yeah.
even if they're a little sad.
Well, just tell me when you need them to be there exactly, and I'll make sure that at that point at least everyone's there. Assuming that they didn't just all make it, in which case it should be fine.
I would say tonight, when we carve the meat, I'm just assuming here,
Yeah.
and raise our glasses, everyone should be there.
We'll make sure that happens.
Very well.
So now around the square area, you see people sitting at the tables, and in the middle of the square there's a bunch of little fires that have started on which cooking is taking place. And it seems that a lot of the younger girls from the town are cooking here. You also see a few clan girls joining in who seem giddy at the prospect, at least.
Cool.
And basically around the square, people are being given food, and there's also a table where there's a couple stern-looking people sitting that are getting all the food and are probably judging it based on merit.
Really? So there's actually a table looking at the cooking and tasting it.
Yeah.
Varen will try to join. He's like super, like he sees this whole cooking thing.
He sees judging happen.
He lights up. No, it's and he just sits down to watch the cooking. Like he's like
Judging is similar to justice.
nice.
So
It's like a home cooked meal. You know how long it's been probably for us to ever see a home cooked meal? He's enjoying this, definitely. Like he's sitting there.
so are you sitting at a table or at the judges' table?
I mean, it kind of looked like me.
He's at the
probably
compliment
like stern
table.
look like how well can I
little bit
see
out of
that
place.
they're actually judging people or anything?
Well,
like,
you see the that after a dish is done, that the first plates are brought to them, and afterwards the rest is like handed out to whoever wants. But
I will
all
be
the
sitting at the whoever wants table. Definitely, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So he just sits there and he like smiles while and he just like enjoys the smell and the sight, and he's like,
yeah.
this is nice.
Interesting.
Being all content, like.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
All right. Cool.
And
And if food is offered, he will take it.
yeah, so occasionally indeed, food is offered, and you hear them. You hear around the table when people start eating, they first make a little prayer to Alin, the Untamed, who's about nature and that sort of thing. So they pray for a bountiful year, basically, before they dig in. And yeah, but you are definitely also offered food. Everyone at the tables is, if they want something, it comes by, and it's like, if you want
I
some,
will
have some.
try to mimic whatever prayer they are saying, like just out of respect, and like bow my head and like eat. We'll always say that it was very nice.
Always.
He's like, oh, this was good. And
Nice.
Roll me a bluff.
oh, I can. Oh, I can.
Wait,
It's
bluff?
more diplomacy.
Yeah. Deception.
Deception. I can also do that.
Hey, I'm
actually.
expert in that now.
You really want me to roll something?
Yeah.
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 Like
It wasn't joking.
Because not all of it is
The
super
deception
tasty.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because these are children making the food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
All right.
Wow.
You occasionally bluff your way through it very well. Some things are a little burnt, and they put their heart and soul into this, but not all of them actually have lots of skill.
Cool. No, he will definitely do it.
Yeah, there's some redheads.
He will do his
no.
absolute best to try and convince him that it was very good.
Yeah. After they pass, you hear some appreciative murmurs from around you, like, "Thank you, I couldn't fake that."
Oh no.
And he'll just raise an eyebrow like, but it was good. Like very content.
Even
like,
convinces them, yeah.
Terrible home cooking, better than rations.
Yeah, I mean, it's just for
Yeah.
him. It's the whole atmosphere. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a joyous party. You can occasionally see that from a little ways up the gorge. There's town boys walking in, having a bite to eat, and then running back up again. Probably something going on in that direction as well. But if none of you go, then that's what you gather from this.
Varen doesn't care. He'll stay.
You will eat.
Yes, he will just look at this scene and be happy.
Okay.
No, I want to know what's up there.
All right.
Sure.
So you just wander over, basically.
Yeah.
I'll join.
All right. Yeah, when you get there, you can see that they appear to be doing races of sorts. As in, you see people running, jumping. People run off towards the lake and probably go have a swim match. They're carrying boulders and shit. They're basically just measuring strength amongst each other and checking out, who's the best.
Yeah, I'd love to join in, but not in my outfit.
Indeed.
Yeah. Also, this is all like probably like 12 to 18-year-old boys that are doing this. So yeah, you could, but it'd be odd to them.
Yeah, which is
It
fine.
would be like cheating.
Which is
That would be.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes, they would win. No.
I mean, you should know.
Don't
If I see you joining in, then I'm gonna join in too.
Yeah, no, and that's
Because
probably
that-
why I don't.
Yeah, because then it's a competition between you and me.
Yeah.
Fuck the
I'll
boys.
outrun all
Not
y'all.
literally.
We're not that kind of religion.
No.
You didn't have to add that.
Ultra Ball.
That
I
made
did
it
that on purpose.
so much worse.
Fuck.
Okay.
Congratulations, we broke the DM.
Fuck's sake. All right. So, you just watch or just check it out and go like, oh, that's what they're doing, and head back? What do you do?
I watch for a little bit and then just applaud when one of them seems to do really well.
All right.
And just not respond at all when they don't.
Well, you see your new protege compete, and he seems to be one of the more athletic guys here, as in he seems to win whenever you see him compete, basically. He's just going for it. He has a lot of spunk, that one.
I'm thinking if I'm gonna sabotage him a little bit, but
What?
man,
That's your choice.
It's kind of like the world ain't fair, bitch. Deal with it. That would be like the world ain't fair, bitch. Deal with it. Be better.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Ask me to set a trap.
Just compete against him.
No.
Show who's boss.
Oh, you stop.
No,
Ask him to do it on one leg.
Okay, no, this is
Kick his leg. Make him do it on one leg.
no.
Like,
I will refrain from doing this now. Like this has to. I have to nurture it first a little bit and then kick him down. It's-
Shove him in the
Wow.
thigh. That'll teach you.
with a bastard sword.
This escalated quickly.
This is winning.
This
So-
escalated quickly.
Lucy
Yeah.
isn't actually evil. Probably.
Fucking love that. Like, you just walking
Better luck next time, kiddo.
try to win now, bitch.
Yeah.
And then just walk off. I like stare at him like
No, I was thinking of like maybe like tripping him or something.
Yeah.
'Cause, like to train him to just like
Whoops.
expect the unexpected, not shivving him in the thigh. That is a whole other level of fucked up.
though.
Yeah, I didn't see it going.
You're a Christian assassin, though, right? So
Sorry.
Yeah,
okay.
but I'd like to.
Change it to a mantis.
I'd like him to improve, not become a cripple. That's That's not gonna help this cause.
Yeah.
If you
Heck,
had like the mantis fucking skill, you would change it to a mantis.
And then eat him.
All the kids run away.
And then later on in this, he's the hopping assassin because he's on one leg.
Oh no.
Oh, that was good. That was nice.
That was really bad.
and then he has to become a fisherman because he can't use his leg.
Used to be a great adventurer like you.
Until he
I
took
took a mantis to the thigh. Like
what?
Okay,
Poor
so
guy.
So not doing that.
So not doing
So
that.
no, I'll
so
just-
not doing this in public, basically. Also,
Oh man.
or that's fine.
That would
For
be
now.
fine. Well, not the shivving part, but the tripping, that'd be fine in
Yeah.
public.
Humiliating, that's fine.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but not yet. Like I said, I'm gonna nurture it a bit first.
Yeah, he has to like you first, or
Yeah.
look up to at least.
All right.
All right. So then you applaud when he wins, or is that too much?
The slow
Yeah, but
clap.
a little bit.
It's like
Yeah.
turns into Varen.
It's like you have my approval for now, like that, you know?
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
man. This is so not me. This.
Sure.
I
All right.
haven't seen you play any other characters though.
Yes, you have. Oak.
No, Oak was very hard to get approval of as well.
No, that's definitely okay. Very off topic, but that's because the character you played was a total ass wipe.
He wasn't. He was
Hmm.
just
Was he?
a little prick.
Yeah.
He was a
well.
little bit.
He was a little prick.
Okay. Yes.
All right. So around midday, the competition halts for a moment, and everybody heads towards the town square to partake in a bigger meal, basically.
Food.
Yes.
Well, it is a day about celebrating harvest and abundance, so yeah, lots of food today.
Thank God my constitution is high.
Your stomach is going to be bursting by the end of the day, or you'll eat less of things. That's
Yeah.
what most people do. They grab a little bit rather than. But yeah, they knew that this was going to happen. Well, you probably knew. Yeah, like they celebrate like this. Well, sort of like this.
Everywhere.
Half of this basically everywhere. So
Yeah.
you would know that this is a day of a lot of eating.
Yeah.
So you know to moderate.
Cool.
And drinking?
That's later on the day,
Okay.
but you can start now
It's like
if you
12,
want.
you know. It's
No, I'm not gonna be the first one.
Aren't you?
I don't want to be the.
Alright.
The instigator.
But he's gonna join in. I'm gonna join in.
yes.
Sweet. Okay.
So, at midday, you see that basically everyone's here. You also see the boys of the clan that you were missing before, and they seem in good spirits. So it seems to have succeeded.
Oops.
One of them is holding a little bundle wrapped within cloth with him. And he also seems, generally cheerful, and occasionally just looks down at the bundle and just rubs it a bit and then just continues eating again.
I'm gonna assume he caught
Rubs it.
something.
Yeah.
Wait, he rubs it
And not
little
a
bit?
baby.
Yeah.
That's
And not a baby. I found a baby in the woods. This
What?
smells disaster.
Wondering why he would be rubbing it. Is
Let's
it
not go
alive?
there. Let's just stop right there and continue.
Yes.
things not to take out of context. Yes.
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 Okay.
Can you all give me a perception check?
Oh boy.
You're ready to throw another
It's nothing
natural
necessarily
one.
terrible.
God damn it.
21.
23.
19.
15.
All right.
I'm eating.
Ah.
Fuck off.
Even though you're eating,
Oh,
you can all feel, and you notice that other people around you do too. You can feel a rumble in the ground, and you can also see that some of the plates, start trembling a little on the tables, and you'll get a feeling of warmth that washes through you. Can you, by the way, give me a religion check?
Jesus Christ, that's an 11.
We're doing great.
Alright, 11. Okay, and you were the lowest with perception at 15, right?
Yeah.
And everyone else was higher than that.
Yes.
Okay. So, pretty soon after the rumble starts, you see on the ground around you that it starts splitting a little, and you can see
Splitting?
a little. You can see plants start to come up out of the ground, like sprouting,
What?
basically instantly.
What? Okay.
So you see this happen, and everybody sees this happen. So you hear some weird exclamations because this isn't usual. Like, yes, this is a rite of rejuvenation, but not usually this
Like in the literal sense.
literal quickly.
Is it bad plants?
And no, they seem to. Well, actually, for your case, they are weird plants. They are very green. They have flowers with bright colors, which is quite unusual here. And a few seconds later, you can feel the seat under you move a little as these wooden tables also start sprouting branches.
I'll get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Do I see
is
Bruma
not-
anywhere?
Yeah, exactly.
Do I see Bruma anywhere?
Banu was it,
Banu.
right?
But Bruma, right?
No.
Banu.
Banu. Oh, never mind.
Yes, you do. She
She
also
doing anything?
no. She definitely looks surprised as well.
Can I look around for
So
someone
basically,
who's
these
not
plants
looking
look like
surprised?
beanstalks.
Well, like actual plants
Like actual plants
that
and
have seen the
flowers.
sun.
That have seen the sun. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also see that some of the buildings are starting to sprout like little leaves on
What?
them.
Okay.
And this sense of warmth that you felt just grows, and you feel uplifted by it. But also you get a sense of longing for this is something that is missing from this world. And as the rumble subsides and this feeling leaves you, you all get a sense of loss. And you see around you a lot of the people, they seem to have tears in their eyes. They all felt this. It was surprising, but now everybody's left with a sense of loss.
While that was happening, I was looking at my arm. Did anything happen with the markings?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
You see at the bottom of the symbol, you see that a few leaves have also shown up.
So added to the tattoo.
Added to what was already there.
And
yes.
the plants are still there, or
Yes,
Okay.
they have stayed.
What?
Okay.
I would like
So this
to-
also means right now the benches have all been twisted. And
Yeah.
can you give me another perception check?
All of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Natural 20.
28. 11.
22.
All right. You heard that off towards the mayor's house, you heard a bit of noise, as if something caved in a little.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and because how sure am I of this? Like
Pretty sure.
100%?
Pretty sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I have no time to waste. I'm just you basically just see me take off.
Yeah. On the note, the mayor and
Yeah.
everybody, they are here and accounted for.
But there's okay.
So it's not like
there's someone in there, but
No.
still.
But yeah, you take off to
Something- yeah,
go
I
look
take off to
'cause-
definitely look like
all right.
I don't know. They may have had like some like fierce explosives in the house.
Fireworks!
Yeah. No, yeah. I'll take a look.
Yeah, so as you go around the corner, the mayor's house is one of the few buildings in this town that is made out of stone.
Oh, stone.
Or at least mostly stone. Which seems to have had a problem with the windows and the doors in the building suddenly growing while the rest of the building just stayed put.
Yeah.
Which means the rest of the building didn't stay put, per se, and it seems the roof sort of collapsed from this shifting of things.
Okay. So no fires?
No fires, no.
No screams for help at all? No?
Not that you can hear.
Can I like look in through one of said windows? See the
Yeah.
devastation, I guess. Like how bad is it?
He will definitely need new furnishings, because, well, probably a lot of people in town will need new furnishings, or they should be fine with, some extra leaves sticking out. But in this case, yeah, a roof collapsing in a building is generally not good for the interior. So no, the place is trashed.
Do I look back at the mayor from where I am? Can I see him? Is it
No, he's
on a straight line? Okay,
no.
but do I see anyone approaching?
Yeah. After you sprinted off, probably other people would follow. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like in the meantime, as you run off, I'd like to take a glass and get up on the table.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Here we go.
So, maybe not.
Diplomacy time.
Yeah. So I raise my glass and I say, "People of Antoli and people of the clan, it seems that today the gods have blessed us. This is what is to come if we unite. Before we were separate peoples, but from today onwards, we will unite as one. We bear these scars," and I raise my hand and with my have a glass as well, and I reveal the scars. "We bear these scars, either physical," and I see the leaves. Then shit, wow, because didn't know that yet. "Either physical, or as a mark of what suffering we have been through." And I take a special look first at the clanspeople and then at the townspeople, because they both had their shit. "But from today on, we will be known as the land of the scarred. We will wear these scars with pride. We will make a fist and unite. To the scar!" And I raise my glass real high. And then hope that,
I, or something like
Yeah.
that, when whatever they normally say towards
Absent.
United. I'm gone. Bye. Bye.
Alright, so I'll raise in
Can I hear this?
in agreement.
As from here?
Probably.
I will raise my voice.
Yeah,
yes.
Lucy is projecting here. So yes,
I'm just sitting there
you can hear this.
All
yes.
right.
So yeah, you run
I guess
over and
yeah.
start hearing this speech behind you. You look in the window, trashed, but no screams.
Yeah. And then this is happening, and I
Yeah.
just go like, whatever. I guess just symbolically for myself, I look at mine, and I guess I also notice that it's different now. It's like,
Yeah.
huh.
I remember it was here. That's it.
Cool.
Here.
But,
So,
aye.
Yeah.
People are still. Well, they were still a bit recovering from a sense of loss,
Mhm.
really. But they also just before had a feeling of bliss, basically. So as you speak, you can see hopeful looks, and as you raise your glass to toast, you can see that everybody, or at least most everybody, is joining in this toast, and as most people are joining, then the rest also follows, basically. So it starts with a few immediately raising their glass, and
It's like a slow clap.
yeah, basically it has to build a bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a bit sudden, and people are
Seize the moment.
still shaken from what just transpired.
Yeah. So about that, these like plants and whatever, I've never seen them before, and they're like all over the town, right? Like even like where I'm at, of course.
Well, the pair of you can give me society checks.
Hey, I'm probably good at that. Yes,
Better than
I
I am,
am. No, I'm not.
Well, or do you have I don't know what your background specifically is.
I have heraldry and assassin lore now, but the modifiers are the same because they're
Yeah.
built in, so
but heraldry. It's a little tough, but what was your
20.
20?
I have a 15.
Okay. You know this more because you're part of a noble family, and you know this because you sometimes were on the property of noble
I
families.
acquire knowledge about noble families.
Is that some of the wealthy families, they have indoor gardens where they use generally a system of some magic and some mirrors to get enough light into a room to grow a garden inside. And you would have seen plants like this there, as in this vibrancy you don't find without such implements.
Okay. But is it anything I've seen before? Like I mean, do I know what type of plant this is? Like if it's
Well, there are various plants.
but they're mostly harmless and just
Yes,
have
they
no
are.
other use other than look pretty.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Interesting. That's weird, but cool. All right. I will think of it no more then.
All right. I think this would be a decent moment to take our break.
Yep.
So we will be back about 5 minutes past the hour.
All right, cool.
So be back in a
See you in a
little
bit.
bit.
And we're back.
I don't
For
know.
audio.
I don't understand why it keeps doing that.
Me neither.
It's annoying. But anyway, we're back.
Yeah.
So Lucy just held a speech to unite the peoples into
Within a
people.
nation,
Yes, one nation.
denounced it.
One
Evils of
nation
truth
under
and love.
Lucy.
It's not what I said.
Extend our reach to the skies.
I never said under peoples. I said just unite.
Yes.
Jesse.
So
James.
We did the here's and then
For me, it's probably like.
this means I can drink, right? Yeah.
And for me, it's like, oh.
fetch me another.
So
if I have meat.
well, you're on the table, so
Yeah. So after that, I will slowly walk off. But I'm assuming they're like long tables, right?
yeah.
So I won't just directly step off. But take a few steps over the table just to let it sink in, and then step off and drink.
Okay.
So subtle.
Yeah. I stomp on your food and then I know.
Just like enjoy the drink, I guess.
I'm gonna.
Let's continue the festivities.
Basically.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody toasts and looks bewildered around them to their village, which suddenly has a lot more green and leaves sprouting out of buildings, which is unusual for
Inconvenient.
planks that have been there for like decades.
Yeah.
Um.
Yes, we've been blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it's slightly harder to eat now, considering a lot of the spoons and stuff have just leaves growing out of them. So that's tricky. But
I will.
They
All right.
might.
If Varen sees that, he'll
Yeah.
probably like. Is it actually like a little tree or something, or how should I see this?
Like a little broccoli.
no. But if there's actually like things pointing out and it's a spoon.
yeah, like
wood-
it's still it's still clearly a spoon, but just at random spots things sprout out of it. Like it didn't morph into a mini tree or anything like that. It's just like as if the wood was still alive and growing new branches for spring.
Okay, he'll just smile and he'll like walk up to like a point where it's greenest and like put it in the ground and be like, this is how nature
Such a
works.
simple man.
Like,
This should do the
this
trick.
is good.
Spoon tree.
And then he'll walk up to wherever Lucy's sitting
Yeah, this is the point where some kid is gonna look at their parents like, see, they grow on trees.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, you do that, and you see a little girl, probably like 4-ish or something, also look at her spoon and just go like, yeah, that looks like fun, and just run over and just next to yours, just
Setting an example.
We don't like that.
everybody like that.
Yeah.
So I'll sit next to Lucy and I'll like eye around where the other ragtags are.
You don't see me.
Drinking not available.
Mm.
Or
Yeah.
don't you just walk back after?
It depends on how much time it takes for, like, because other people were going after me. You
Yeah,
said?
some, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll tell them what I saw. It's like, hey, so it seems like the mayor's house kind of collapsed a little bit. May need to get on that. Is the mayor here too, or no?
No.
Okay, maybe don't tell him immediately. Might kind of ruin the mood. But yeah, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting day.
Yeah.
It's fine. We won't tell him for now.
Yet, yeah.
Yeah.
We should tell him afterwards.
Yeah, maybe a little before afterwards, because he needs a place to sleep, probably. So,
True.
but
I mean,
we'll leave
yeah.
that to you, and they just turn around and walk back to the party.
Leadership.
So, Varen, as you come sit next to me, I just look at you and say, so what do you really think happened? Because I just told them, like, we were blessed by the gods,
any
but
clue at all?
clearly that's bogus. So.
Give me
Because I might like OC, but I want to know IC.
Okay. Give me a religion check. And I wonder if your OC is even close.
I said I
Divine
might.
intelligence.
Come on, it's a 21.
It's a 21. You feel that, or what you felt and now think about it, it is, you definitely feel that there was some divine magic in this, although you don't know if it was specifically for you guys. As in, it wasn't like that Sathir just reached out to you and said like, here are some plants, because that's not really his style.
Fuck your city.
But yeah, the feeling you got was definitely of some divinity, but not only. As in, there was some divinity to that, but it wasn't like just a god going like, here's some trees.
Bless this place in particular.
Yeah.
So Baron will kind of eye you for a bit. Then he sees a jug of whatever, like wine probably. There's jugs of wine. You're like, I'm not in service anymore, am I?
Of whom?
And then he grabs like a cup, and he grabs like the for you, and then he like pours the wine. And like, I haven't had wine in 15 years.
So you see Lucy look confused for a bit and then smile and say, finally you get it. And cheers.
I think it is a fair warning. And then he like takes a sip. And he's like, "Oh, that's not as good as I remember."
How long
gets
did,
better the more you
the
drink.
entire thing from the start of the alcohol being served to this point ish?
Oh, not a lot.
Like 10 minutes, half an hour?
Half an hour maybe, yeah.
Okay.
So he'll like eye you, and it's like I see it as a warning.
A warning.
Not an evil one. It's you see what the plants can do.
I do.
Even after death, even after they have been refurbished or whatever happened to them, repurposed, let's call it that. They can still move things, they can still destroy, but sprout life. They have great power, and I think we do too. There's just things we need to understand, and whatever tries to convince us right now, I do not believe it to be an actual deity of some sort, but I believe that there is divine power at work, and whoever is trying to tell us something is trying to tell us something very clearly, that we are walking a path that is just but dangerous.
Hmm.
And then he like takes a cup back and tries again, and he's like,
It does get better.
How are the other two? And I haven't seen both of them in a while.
I believe Valis will be drunk in a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
Quill ran off.
Yeah. So in the meantime, when you guys are having a great time, these other people walk away and go back to the square, and I turn around and I look at the house and I go, is it one of those days where I gotta take one for the team? All right. So I'm gonna try to assess the damage.
Uh-oh.
Someone's gonna get buried in some rubble.
Try and see if I can make this place livable-ish. Like,
By yourself.
well, that's also what I'm trying to assess.
Right.
Like, how many
Give
people
me
would I
a give me a
need?
craft check.
Yeah.
Just knowing what the repairs would take, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, this is not a one-man job.
No.
Or well, if it is, it's gonna be also a couple.
Very long.
Yeah, a long job.
It's the house of the leader of a town, which collapsed.
No, but it's a
Might be
good,
pretty
like,
big.
assessing how bad it is, like knowing, okay, this will probably
Yeah.
take about 10 men for a
Yeah.
week or something like that. Right?
It's very. You see it like this. The structure of the house was altered enough for the roof to collapse. That's probably the easiest to, like, you could put a new roof on it, but the question is, are these walls still stable?
Yeah.
Probably not. As in,
No.
the movement that was caused by the
In
growing
other
of the
words,
doors and things.
We'd need to rebuild it, is kind of the idea. Okay. Wow.
He can sleep somewhere else. It's fine.
Yeah. Alright. Hate to be the bringer of bad news, but okay.
Then don't go running towards it.
Well,
So do you come to us or do you go to the mayor?
Yeah, when I look at this and realize, the lost cause, I'll go, I'll come back to the square. And then suddenly everyone's having a grand old time. It's like, oh, I guess once I leave,
The moment you leave.
everything is great.
So how drunk is Valis right now?
How long has it been?
Since
Since the first.
since alcohol was open for business about 3/4 of an hour.
Oh, wow.
He's gonna get pretty drunk, yeah. But we have no plans for tomorrow per se, so yeah, he's gonna get hammered.
we
How many-
haven't made the plans. That's true.
You haven't made plans at all yet.
But that's kind of
future.
fair because we said
Yeah.
we were going to do something, probably try and expand. But we also said first party. But then you're not going to plan it the day after the party.
No.
That
No.
makes a lot of sense.
No.
Get drunk.
How many people right now, like, I don't know where you're standing right now, but I imagine there'll be like a group of people getting hammered-ish. Or is it just you?
Groups are gonna get formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a
Like, how many
big
people
group.
are just drinking and...
Well, in general, people are
The dwarves, probably.
yeah, like most people are enjoying a drink with their food.
And then there's Valis.
Yeah. How many people are
and
doing
then
that?
and then there's the mining dwarfs and fellas have enjoying some food with their drink.
Fair.
Gotcha. I'm gonna keep an eye on the condition of the drinkers. And just wait for a little bit until they're like proper drunk.
Oh, that doesn't take long anymore.
No.
Once they do get drunk, I would like to start pulling out a deck of cards. I think you know where this is going.
Oh, please don't swindle your own people.
No, I'm not gonna swindle them. I'm gonna do some cool card tricks.
Okay, good. Okay.
That's better than swindling.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
No.
Also, I expected him to roll low again and get caught
I
by
might.
even the drunk people.
I might. But I'm gonna try to impress them with some cool
So
card tricks.
you-
But I'm gonna
you-
start with you.
You
fellas.
should know that if you were to try and steal something from me, and I noticed it while drunk, I will punch you in the face.
No,
I'm
true.
not hold back.
But I won't. No, but
I won't hold back. No.
I am
you
gonna first try my card trick on the most hammered man in the room.
I don't know. Am I the most hammered man?
What is your con?
Oh, whoops.
You're not.
My con
Like a lot.
is 16.
Then you're probably not. You're the most enthusiastic drinker, but you're also quite hardy.
Yeah, and my fort is a 12. So
Yeah, no, that's better than a minor.
Sure. I'll still walk up to you first because it's like, well, if I mess up, it won't matter too much. So,
hey, there he is.
hey, what's up, fellas? You having a good time?
I have meat. I have beer. I'm good.
All right. How about
Yeah.
some card tricks? Pick a card, any card.
Here we go again.
I picked the most left one.
All right, Keith picks the most left cast. Like that makes the trick so easy. It's like, yeah, and I try to do the thing where I guess this card. How would I? What do I roll to do this?
Perform.
Yeah.
Or thievery.
Or
It's a
thievery.
trick,
There
right?
is no what's
Sleight
sleight
of
of
hand.
hand anymore. is
No,
thievery.
there?
that's thievery. yeah.
That's thievery.
Can
so
I roll thievery? All right,
You're probably better at it too.
sweet. That's 31.
You made it too easy for him, but amazing. He guessed correctly.
I pulled the last card out from the back of your ear or something. It's like, is it this card? Or like out from my sleeve.
Yes, it is.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
But it was a 31 on sleight of hand.
He never saw
gets
it coming.
away with it.
Yeah, I do get away with it.
Yes, it is.
Wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow, we're all having
Yes,
a grand
it
old
is.
time. Incredible. All right.
God, he's
Thank
like
you.
he's like the
Next.
magician that was invited to the party, but no one wanted.
I'm
there.
gonna like.
Oh, he's
gonna,
a
like-
magician that got invited to a party with kids that turned 16. You know. They don't
Okay,
believe
but
that shit
now
maybe the dwarfs like it. I mean, they don't want to be
anymore. I don't know.
They're like kids.
You,
right?
look at
you've
them and
seen
I
it
go-
like 20 times before.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but now I go, hey, so you want to know how it works?
No,
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 no.
no.
Oh.
Maybe they.
And I look at wherever he's pointing at. Like, what am I looking at? Is it like dwarves?
Yeah. Very drunk dwarfs.
Because this joke is getting old for Val. This is like this shit again. I was having fun.
Fine, tough crowd. Guess I'll move on to the next. So I just do some dumb card tricks. That seems more for the dwarves.
I'm
I
gonna
Alright.
go and
They're enjoying it.
guess. Yeah,
I'm gonna go and get him a drink.
I need that.
Yeah.
So
I'll need that.
How many people are at the table that we're sitting at?
Each.
Because I'm very curious how many people dare to sit with Lucy. No offense.
At your table, there are probably just 12. Like most, each table basically sits about 6 on each side, and your table is actually
Cool.
to capacity. It is people that you interact with often and thus know you, as in the mayor, Lucius, his wife, Kaol is there.
my pupils. I definitely would have invited them at the
Yes.
table.
and they would join.
So I don't know how drinking age is in
Yes.
this universe, but I would definitely
Offer them.
like some. I would moderate it.
Oh god, does Varen see that you have pupils?
Probably, yeah.
You would know by now, yes.
Oh shit.
You would definitely have heard.
Yeah. And otherwise, you see it now. You see 2 children sitting beside me.
Well, they're both like 16.
Okay, let's say young adults.
Yeah, 16 and 17 or something. So for this universe, that just means they're allowed everything an adult is.
Right.
And they're also tried in law as if they're adults. They are adults. They're young adults.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're
fair.
adults. So they are allowed to drink.
Well, then never mind, because then they'll just drink.
Yes.
Okay, that's better.
They'll moderate themselves. They'll try to moderate themselves.
Today is a day of festivities. I won't stop them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
you're their teacher, not their father.
Then
Yeah, what
Mother.
then Varen will kind of like go to Lucian. Say it all works. Say you get everything your heart desires, the world, the capital, the everything.
Yes.
What then?
I think our goal is large enough as is. Should we look beyond that? What's the point?
Yes. What then?
Why do you worry?
I worry not. I'm just curious. Have you given it thought? Have you any idea what it will feel like to fulfill whatever your heart desires? You're known to getting what you want.
One way or another?
So-
I look forward to completing our goals.
But what then?
I would like to say that I would enjoy it for a moment, but I think you know just as well as I do that I'll probably never stop.
You know, you should be careful with that path. If at any moment you fulfill what your heart desired, your heart will desire more and more and more, as you know. And if the world is not enough, then what will satisfy your lust for, well, power?
I'm aware, Baron, but if in doing so, and perhaps it is ultimately bad for me, but if in doing so we can raise this nation to be grand, to be good for all its
Do I
citizens,
see them?
is that really such a bad
You know
thing?
where they are, yeah.
Hmm.
Do you
Well,
mean you hear them?
It depends.
No, it doesn't matter. When
And if all else fails, you should try religion. And he like, and he like
And you ruined
gives a
it.
small grin at her. It worked for me.
Ruined.
And he like sits back and tries another sip of the wine. And it's like,
hey, and fellas say, hey, stands between you like,
Oh no.
why are you girls being so serious? It's a party! Party!
would you like some more wine? And he tries to like give him his cup.
I have, and then I see I have two, like, which one was mine again? One of this is mine already.
Both.
No, one is yours.
Oh yeah.
But I was looking.
He does have a point. Let's enjoy ourselves tonight. We'll see in the
Keep
morning.
thinking for tomorrow, and I walk.
Maybe in the afternoon.
You woggle off.
Yeah, I walk off towards
Yep.
you, like,
Whoa.
there it is.
Hey, look at that. Thanks, buddy.
Okay,
Okay.
drink. It's a party.
Jeez. All right. To chug or not to chug? That is the question.
Do you ask me that? Because the answer is pretty simple.
Chug.
I want to go mingle
Get
with
the
some
move.
people, but as I'm doing that, basically pull them with me to like, make sure the groups intermingle a little bit, because it's probably still sort of separate. That's what people do, right?
Well, actually, you already see that there's some mingling already going on. It is very much still in the younger crowd, but they already, the girls were already cooking together. Some of the boys of the clan joined in the sporting events, basically. So there you already see that there's some just like of the same age groups forming rather than
Right.
of the same group forming. So on the adults, there's definitely still more separation.
Yeah, I'm just
although
trying
you
to-
can see that that the people that have tried to impart some skills to others are already mingling more with both sides, because of course they just know more people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to expedite the process a little bit.
All right, give me diplomacy.
Oh,
Nice.
that's very good. That is a 26.
You expedite expertly. Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Would
So-
expedite again.
Would expedite again. So, this feast is basically known to just slowly continue on until the wee hours. And at a certain point, like the little fires in the around, like in the center circle where they were cooking earlier, get cleaned up, and a bigger fire is lit.
This man will take a few steps back.
And you know, as townspeople, you know that traditionally, at least a lot of the nobles, they hold parties for this event as well, which often turn into masquerade balls. You're unsure of how the clans celebrate this traditionally, but you do see that once like the sun has set and it's dark and there's basically the firelight, you do see that also the boys and girls from the clans also have made rudimentary masks to use in these festivities, and the girls from the clan, they hold a bit of a show around the fire, basically, and they're dancing in a circle, and they're basically dragging in the girls from the village as well to join in this, because it's fairly easy to learn. So just join in the festivities because it's a party. And you see that, you know, groups of people are starting to just wander off and sit a bit separately and chat. And
Are any games being played?
What kind of games?
what kind of games? Other than him?
No, like dice games or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Like, people are just, you know, in small groups, they're sitting and they're having chats and they're rolling some dice. And
Yeah. There's games being played over here, but hopefully not for money. I mean, unless they really want to, then I mean, I
Are
can't
there?
help.
Are there games being played for money?
no, not really, no.
No, it's just for fun, you know.
Yeah, Lucy is taking it a little bit easy on the liquor because that's
Yeah,
I love
Vern
that.
stopped. He does not like it after 15 years.
Lucy keeps drinking, but slowly, so she doesn't actually get drunk.
Sorry, poopers.
I'm just constantly, I guess, entertaining people or just like
The first
constantly
night as
dealing
rulers.
cards. So.
Yes.
I don't care.
We are
Uh,
diverse,
Unless
that's for
someone
sure.
gives me
At a
a
certain
drink.
point, Lucius walks up to, well, if you're still together, the two of you, because you're together and not drunk.
Depends how close you went to the fire. I will be on a safe distance, and
Like,
there's like festivities
I'm
around
not
there, and I'm
joining in the dancing, but I'm definitely looking or watching because it's probably Rhoda there as well. So I'm just watching, but from a distance. So
like, yeah, healthy.
and I know, so I wouldn't just sit near the fire and like, come on. So
And be like, ha ha!
so no, sure, we're still at the
Yes.
same place.
So Lucius walks up and he says, "So I have slight predicament. Traditionally, today, for the boys and girls that have come of age, we would set the tattoos. That puts me in a bit of a predicament with this. Yeah, you can probably see why.
I can.
So, do you have any suggestions?"
And
I do, but I would need to discuss with my friends first.
Oh, I see.
If this were a movie, you see like the camera pan, and in the back you see like Valis like.
Maybe not valid.
Yeah.
I'm having fun, man.
Yeah. I understand.
Just imagine you having fun on your own. It's just
I
you going.
do not see the problem. And Varen like shows the arm that looks like a fucking glowing tattoo shit. I don't know, like it's fucking weird, but we are made of scars. Scars should be part of our society.
I absolutely agree, but I assume you're used to different tattoos.
Well, they have like their tattoos are your tattoos.
Oh, I thought like they had
are
a separate like tribal tattoo, but that's
No, they are your. Basically, you came to their clan with the symbol of their clan, which is why they accepted you.
Oh yeah.
yeah, fair.
Which
So-
also isn't the only clan in the nation.
No, that's
Just
why.
to
For those that wish it, why not allow it?
well,
We have our masquerade ball. We can have a tattoo party.
Party.
I mean,
my predicament comes from the if we only do it for the former clans people, then it's a separating thing. But I can very well understand if a townsborn people does not want to put tattoos because they have always been told those are bad.
How do you set your tattoos? Because these were not set.
No. Needle and ink. It is a permanent thing, which is why it's a predicament. On one hand, it can be a unifying thing. On the other hand, if trouble breaks out due to it, it could be a dividing thing.
can be something for those that wish it.
Okay, so I start waving my hand around and I put my hand on like my like another side somewhere where there's no tattoo, and I place a magic sigil which looks like the tattoo, and I look at him and it doesn't have to be permanent. If it is a predicament, we should all wear the same symbol now.
I'm unsure. For those that wish to bear the symbol as a sign of togetherness, I wish them all the best and they can do whatever they please. But if people do not wish to do so, who are we to force them?
That's fair. Ideally, it should be a scar.
And like, where is it just like, we will not scar our people, Lucy.
Valis
is-
would so have an opinion on this, but
That is by far the dumbest thing you have said this evening.
That's not so bad.
in the meantime, I'm keeping the drinks for you coming. So,
Oh, you are.
oh hell,
Oh, great.
hey, if
yeah,
I go
that-
down,
that-
I'll take you with me.
In that case, I will definitely eventually get drunk.
Yeah, you have a con of 10 or...
No, 14.
Wow!
Yes.
Holy balls.
Well, you're
Yeah.
setting them by needle, so I guess it's a scar anyway.
I think people should be free to do what they wish at this party, and we should not be setting traditions in our first party we ever throw as whatever we call ourselves.
I'm not forcing anything.
Well, you are wishing symbols upon people that are preferably scars.
Tattoos are scars, so I don't see the problem. But if you wish to proceed as normal, then why not add the leaves?
Well, I have let my opinion be heard. Do with it whatever you damn well please. And he like gets up and he just
Yeah.
walks off.
And he leaves. Sick. Nice.
And Lucy's like...
No, I'm just looking at Lucius like,
Yeah, and he
Did
just
you look
looks
back at Valis?
not the strife I was looking for. This does not make it easier.
what do you suggest?
Well, I was having a tough time thinking of a good solution, which is why I came looking for extra opinions.
I understand.
I feel that it should be voluntary, but I feel that for everyone in the clans it will be voluntary, but everyone will do it. These are our traditions, they've grown up with them, they've been looking forward to this moment for their entire lives. This is when they become part of the clan.
That's fair.
But I'm unsure how many of the rest will want to.
We've asked a lot of both the clanspeople and the townspeople. But of the townspeople, we asked to renounce their king. That is not something you do lightly. I understand if they don't wish that tattooed on them just yet, on their first day.
Yes.
You can't force that on them.
We have another option, although our youth won't be very happy with it, which is to postpone this. Not do it now. But do it at some now determined future date so they have something to look forward to.
We have a lot of things to figure out still, including what we want to mark ourselves with as a union instead of as a tribe. If it is to be our new symbol with the leaves, that could still be added later anyway.
True.
If it's voluntary, but we have to offer it to the townspeople at least, they may say no, and that is fine. We also tell them there will be a later chance.
All right. Well, good luck with that announcement.
Bitch. Times 2.
Oh, poor Lucy.
Because
Lucy's getting all the shit.
I don't feel it's my place. If I bring it, it will be
It's not.
the clans bringing it.
We will discuss this, but
Well, this would traditionally be done around midnight for us, which is still a few hours off, but
very well.
so
Yeah.
I'll go look for Quill.
I'll
Oh, really?
Oh,
You are?
God.
Okay.
He's
Well,
getting
you can
drunk
find me.
Yeah, but I don't know that, so...
No.
Lucy's all alone on this.
Yeah.
She has a bitchy old man that's being a pain in the ass, 2 drunk people, and someone that wants to call her leader.
Well, I'm not completely drunk yet, I assume.
So yeah, I look for
but-
Quill.
Yeah,
give me some con checks, you two.
Oh, haha.
Fortitude saves.
Haha.
Let's see how
You've
drunk
been
you get.
going at it harder than me, but...
Hey, you can always roll bad.
One.
Yeah.
Yes.
This man and his ones.
And
26.
okay.
Boom.
God damn it!
You're even worse than me
I
now.
had a job to do, and now I'm gonna forget
So yeah,
it.
as you find Quill, who's still performing a card trick, but he's looking kind of woozy, and then he just fumbles the cards, and they just like fly out of his hands up, and he just looks up, and he just keeps going until he's just on the floor.
So I mumble a bit like these fucking useless pigs, and I
I
head
didn't
over
mean to
to
get
find
drunk.
the mayor then.
Yeah, I immediately start laughing at you follow.
Yeah, basically you see him pass out, basically,
Yeah.
and
damn it.
Valis just
Valis was already written off. Like I knew he was drunk, so that's fine. So he's
I'm
he's
still-
no use.
up.
and I can still hold a conversation. I
Yeah,
can't promise what comes out of my mouth.
yeah,
but
exactly.
If that's words
The mayor
or
it
vomit.
is.
Yes.
The mayor it is. Oh man.
Do I find him drunk as well, or
No.
he's a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
He can hold his liquor.
One, he's a dwarf. 2, he's as a leader, and he knows that means that even in a party you have to stay responsible. So no, he is not.
Fuck.
He's not pissed drunk. No,
Okay.
he's
So yeah,
just
He can just decide those
having
things.
a nice party and just conversing with his people.
so yeah, I woke up and says, "Mayor, a moment."
Sure. And he just
I wanted to
Gets
talk to the
up
mayor. God fucking
he still doesn't know his house has collapsed.
Yeah! I was like, oh, I'm gonna go easy on them.
But-
Like a rolls of one.
You
No,
kn-
you didn't.
Well, you were going easy on the liquor, but somebody kept filling up
But-
your mug.
You never
could've
told
said
us
no.
either, right? You just
No!
so I
That's
don't know.
why I was gonna. God
Okay, that's
damn
fine.
it.
It's fine. So yeah, okay, he'll get that news later.
Yeah.
You'll find out. Probably when the
Everything's going
maid
wrong
goes
for me
to,
today.
prepare everything. You're like, oh shit.
The rolls, man. They hate
So
you.
okay,
They always do.
I love it.
So this day of traditions continues nicely, I would say.
Yes.
Um,
Seems to be going well.
as you may or may not know, at midnight.
I heard it too, damn it.
Okay. As you may or may not know, at midnight, the clans tattoo their new adults with the ritual tattoo, not unlike us. They wish to proceed with this.
And you see him reach the same conclusion Lucius did and go, okay, yes.
And we don't want to exclude anyone. Still, I understand that you and your people have given up a lot already. And I don't ask you to give up more. Simply respecting their wishes and tattooing their young is all. But we would like to offer the chance to have the same tattoo set. What do you suggest? How do you think your people will react? And I do want to add that this tattoo is no longer a symbol of that clan, it is a symbol of us. We do bear it for a reason.
I understand. Well, my people, they never really had anything against the clans to start with. Else this would have been rough. There were some preconceived notions, definitely. There's definitely things we hear. I think there's probably would be people that would want this. I see that there are some friendships forming, and they probably feel that this will strengthen those. I also know that probably some of the older folks will be judgy about this, and
Yes, they are.
and fearful, because traditionally anyone bearing this tattoo is prey to headhunters.
I'm aware.
And since we are not ready for combat yet, if anyone shows up now and we all bear this mark, it's going to be really tough to hide the fact that we're... It's going to be very weird if suddenly all the miners wear long sleeves and...
I absolutely agree, but on the other hand, we can't hide this fact anymore anyway. We live with a bunch of people who do wear the tattoos. We can't just cover them up anyway.
True.
We will be ready in 3 months. We'll have to be.
I guess so.
Camera pans to Vals again. Like, pans back.
I'm not gonna be on the floor. Get them.
I will ask, but I will start with the older people, because if I start with the younglings, they'll just either run to their parents and go, I'm having this done, or they'll run and have it done and then come home and... So...
I understand, but...
I will spread the invitation and let my people make their own choices.
They need to have an answer, an initial answer at midnight. But it is fine if they wish to think about it longer. But it'll have to be known at least.
Alright,
Good luck.
thank you.
Yay! Dodge the bullet.
That's how you do that.
Not my problem anymore.
Hand it off to the next bozo.
Well, no, it just makes sense if it comes from him, so...
He still probably wouldn't like to do it, but you know.
At least inform him, like I would be fine
Yeah.
doing it, but...
And Lucius knew he couldn't go directly to the mayor, so he went to you first.
Yeah, that was good.
Can you get up
It's all good.
yourself?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
you need
Do
help?
I at all at any point in this night get up?
Because otherwise, I will
Yeah.
come back on his chair and refill his drink again.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, no?
Pearl.
Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, now you have more room. And there, yeah.
Okay, so I do get up.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
hurl, then I
Eventually.
say
It
that.
takes some time.
It takes some time. Okay, so
Yeah.
now I want to do I remember that one important thing I should still say? Check.
All right. Give me a will save.
Yes. This will be
Do a memory check.
interesting.
It's another natural one.
How did
Yeah,
this happen?
I mean, you should roll the die.
No, I'm rolling it.
No,
No.
it just fell.
It's not like I know how it's positioned before I drop it.
No, but I mean,
It doesn't matter. It's
You
the
should
same.
pray
Like, I
harder.
do one of these,
should
and then I
pray
do
more.
that, and then it's a one every time.
like I give up. This is
So
cursed.
12, but no. So
Yeah. So your head is hurting, and you don't. Well, if you were to think about, I had to do, but you just don't like
No.
that thought just doesn't.
it
cross
doesn't
your mind.
occur to me. No.
So,
what does
no.
occur to me? As I look
my
in
head
front of-
hurts because I fell. My head hurts because I'm
Drunk.
drunk.
Does
need
that
a drink.
occur to me? All right.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, you realize
I
you're
realize
drunk,
I'm drunk.
because as you sit up, the world spins.
It's like, oh no.
Not again.
Oh. Yeah.
Suddenly trees.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's any
Yeah.
mischievous kids in town and they just plant trees around drunk people, that's just
That's
hilarious.
Amazing.
So-
They just put the spoons in the ground.
Yeah, it's just me and like a mess of cards around me and like a guy trying to give me more beer.
For some
And
reason.
then a sudden realization that this is probably not my happy place right now. All right, I will attempt to get up and probably leave.
Hey, where are you going?
I don't know, Valis. I'm not feeling that great right now.
I'm just
Why not? It's a party.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's a party. You know, when you like go a little bit too far and it's like all weird and everything goes all spinny and stuff.
Already?
Yeah, I think. And I like sort of
yeah.
try to veer off. And
It's like as in like you just looking up makes you go.
yeah, like that. Yes. So I like attempt to get up. Do you stop me, or is it just?
I'm gonna try.
You're
Yeah.
gonna stop. Are you gonna put me back down?
Yes.
I do not have the strength in me to get back up.
You need to have fun.
Me? How do I have more fun?
You know that thing when you run for a long time,
Yeah.
you just suddenly don't feel tired anymore?
Yeah.
Just push through it.
Yeah, so do I do more now?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah?
have a man in a coma very soon.
Oh, it might be for the best, really. At this
Is this
point.
still all included in that same will check? Because if it is, I will keep going.
No. Give me a new will check. It's fine. You
Please
Well,
don't
fort-
roll another
fort-
fucking one.
Fortitude or
No, there's a 1 in there, but it's
fortitude
not.
or will?
will.
21.
You realize that the thing that works for running not necessarily works for drinking. The headache might leave for now.
Okay.
It will just be worse later.
So do I also realize in what state Valos is in right now? Is he like?
Oh yeah,
super
he's clearly,
completely- yeah.
clearly drunk. Yes,
All right, so I know he's gonna stop me when I try to get up.
yes.
Do a stealth check.
No.
I'm a tree.
I'm like, all right, Valos, go get me some of the strongest stuff they have. We're gonna push through this. It's gonna be great. And I
That's
persuade
smart.
you to go and get some booze for me.
Okay, do something. Then
Yeah.
I will oppose with something.
Wait, how do I persuade?
The deception,
Oh yeah, we'll
because
do.
you're definitely trying to deceive.
No.
Another one?
No,
No, it's a 2.
Yeah, but your bonuses aren't great right now.
It's
So
9.
give me a
It's a 9.
Yeah.
give me a.
This is some Laurel and Hardy bullshit right here.
This falls under perception.
Stop them.
With
Oh wait, yes,
10
I'm
less
somewhere.
than normal.
Yes.
No.
16.
No.
All right. At this moment, I, Varen, sees this shit happening. I'll just come up there and I'll grab Quill by his collar. I'll get him back up.
Oh, what's
Can I
going
do a
on?
strength check?
No. Yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
And I'll put an arm on.
I feel like I'm
Valis'
being
shoulder
lifted by God
and be
himself
like-
here.
I will bring him home now.
He
And
has
you
no
should
home.
go home too.
Does he?
Yes,
You have
he
places
does.
to stay by now.
Maybe
We've been
you
here for
should-
6 days, so
And I'm like, maybe you should join us. We will have some more at home.
You roll a deception.
oh man,
I can.
20. If it's a 20, I'm gonna be
Another
so
one?
mad.
It's
Oh,
a 27.
God fucking.
And you
I'm
guys
never-
are dumb. With an int
You're
of
drunk
minus
as
20.
well.
Is this
He
opposed?
sounds legit.
Not 20. Nope.
That doesn't
I'm dumb.
mean you necessarily want to leave the party, but you believe that if you follow him to a home, he will give you more drink.
I'm actually frightened of this.
Good. I say that, I nod, and I bring him home, and I hope he follows.
Yeah. You have to support him well, because he...
Yeah, I'll just keep him by
Alright.
his collar, and his legs will probably like drag over.
Guess
flying.
I'm going
I'll just,
home.
like,
It's just one
How
hand.
would the people, dwarves, who I was with, react to Daddy coming to get
Well, that does look
the
like it.
weak little?
I hope they realize that.
They are... well, they're dwarves, so they don't really have the filter necessary to go like, oh yeah, this is probably a smart thing to do right now. No, they're definitely on your camp of the weak.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, great. Nothing ever goes right for me. That's fine though.
Well,
at
it's the
least
dice.
I have Daddy.
When you're
to say-
skilled at
you
everything,
should bring
nothing
new
works.
dice.
That's just...
It doesn't matter. I'm just cursed. It's me. It's not the dice.
I really.
You need a app to just roll, like just have
Yeah,
technology.
don't roll
for
yourself.
I should write my own app and rig it.
No,
you should have someone else roll for you. Just have a roller.
But then
Now
fate
that's
will not
loyalty.
be decided by
Yeah.
me. Every time I flip a
I'm
dice,
really,
it's a one.
really on the fence on if I should go or not. Because
Go.
Well, I'm
Uh,
off. Like, I just...
yeah.
okay, then I don't follow. If I have that short of a time to.
Yeah, like, he did like the nod, and he just brought Quill with him, and you're now Lucy's problem. And I'll
okay.
take care of Quill.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna go like weak, and I turn around and start doing it. Go.
What an asshole. Jesus Christ. Do I at all like process the fact that I'm being booed? No, I'm like, oh, I hate my life.
You're out of it.
And Farron will be like, you are fine now, Quill. Do not worry.
Hurls over
You're
your nice
probably
clothes.
like you're midway between sleeping and hurling. It's a concerning sensation.
hurling.
So time-wise, where does this put me?
Around 11ish.
No, but me. Like, do I notice any of this or?
Yeah, because you notice the dwarves and Valis shouting and howling "Woo" in the distance. Yeah,
Fuck.
as
Hey,
you
I'm
see
bonding.
as you see Quill being dragged off by Farron.
Oh man, I can't save this anymore.
Oh no, you can try.
It's just how it
Yeah,
is,
so
you know?
so how I see it, I have two options. Either I go there and be the party pooper, that won't go over well, or I go there and shut them up by drinking more. But I'm not gonna do that because I'll fuck it up.
Yeah, choice. Isn't it nice to have choice? That's great. I
You
love
had
it.
the choice to say no or go away.
Yeah,
You didn't
No.
do any of those.
you
So,
had a
yeah.
choice, man. So I just
didn't force
look at
feed
that,
you.
sigh, and then
Never said it. Oh, okay, I did.
I'll go sit with them and just drink normally. Just have a drink. But I'll just sit there and look very sternly at Valis for a bit. Enjoying yourself?
What does it look like?
Why did you leave Quill?
I don't know. You should ask Varen. He shoved him off. I don't know where. Said something about home.
And you didn't feel like going.
No, I'm having fun.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I will. might not have the chance anytime soon anymore. So
Very well. I raise a glass and drink a little bit, but a little bit.
I mean, I'm not gonna do the same thing to you because I know him a lot better than I do you. So
Wouldn't go over
Also,
well,
she'll fuck
No.
you up.
Also, like I'm not drunk and you are, so
yeah,
if
but
you're now
that
gonna-
weight is heavier
start
than
a
not that
pissing-
weight. Just fall on you like.
yeah. So no, I'm just there to make sure that the obscenity is probably a little bit less. Now that there's someone watching there who isn't that drunk.
And there's a lady.
Yes.
Well, probably when
At least to the dwarves.
when that moment passes and you're still there, probably the tone will change a bit, so less loud, and
Yeah.
I think Valis would pick up on that, even though he's still trying to have fun.
Yeah.
So you really are the party
not
pooper.
not being super subtle about it. So, yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
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 I mean, in
Cool,
Valis' head,
remember
he's
that.
bonding. He's making friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quill will
So
not remember
after
anything.
a few minutes of this relative quiet, and you see some dwarves just looking around and go like, yeah, better head to the missus, and just they start getting up, and
I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Pussies.
Yeah, this time less loud. Rick.
yeah.
you hear some grumble.
That's
So,
I treat everyone the same way, man.
Yeah. So you end up sitting alone with Valis because all the dwarves have just gotten up.
drinking
And,
contest. Go.
If
It's
I
not
wanted
a
to do
contest
that-
anymore.
If I wanted to do that, I would have done it with the dwarves
Yeah.
there.
What does she have to prove? That she can win from a drunk guy?
Hell yeah.
That's even worse than being the party pooper, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Weak.
Yes.
So I just good night. I just get up as well.
Again,
Do you keep
Reek.
drinking? Yeah. He just keeps going, or what?
I mean, if I'm alone, then there's not a lot of fun to be had. So
Plan
We
succeeded.
probably
Imagine it.
share a house, by the way.
Yeah.
Because we also had all.
Yeah, that's
outfits
why I
in the
was
same
like,
house.
oh man.
I thought we had separate.
Yeah.
No, we probably share a house.
I definitely
It's a relatively big one. Like you all have separate rooms, but
presented the
Oh, man.
concept.
Fern will have, put you in bed,
Tuck me
put
in.
your head
Aw.
to the side, so if you hurl, you don't
Aw.
choke, and it's sitting beside you
Yeah.
on a chair with candle and reading
The,
a book.
your residence was made out of wood, which means
Beautiful.
it currently has a
Flowery.
bit more overhang because there's branches sprouting out of the roof with leaves on it, and also the door seems
Proper jammed.
yeah. Can you give me a strength check because it seems
Sure.
to be a little interwoven with the rest of the
Wait,
house
oh,
right
It's a
now.
D20, right?
Bit
It's
warped.
just a flat
Yeah,
check.
strength
right?
Yeah,
check
yeah. Well,
plus-
athletics. Let's do athletics.
Athletics?
Because you're trying to shove.
Oh.
And that's not too high. That's 17.
Okay. So yeah, you get to the door and you notice that it's half interwoven with the there's just branches growing out of both that are just intertwined. So you're like, okay, this will need a. So you just kick it open. It opens.
Well, I try to be I'm not kicking in the door angrily, but it's like
Yeah, but you need it to you need it to open. So,
yeah.
So yeah, you get in, and all of the wooden furniture here has also, gained some extra sustenance, and that also means that the beds are luckily still fairly straight. But they are a bit more ornate than they were this morning.
Yay.
Great.
We have pretty beds.
Yeah, at least they have pretty flowers.
If one of you was a nature druid, you'd go mad over this shit.
Oh my god!
This is amazing!
So we arrive
Since
at some
none of
point
you
as
are.
well, I assume, because I mean, you pretty much join me then, or
Well, I go a little bit after you, but when I stand up, I would like to first look around and see if there's still anyone there.
There's still people, yeah, definitely, because in an hour they're still planning to hold a ceremony. So there's at least from the clan side, there's definitely most of them are still up and about.
But how do
Except
they
the young kids.
Well, how do they look? Do they look like well, not like the dwarves, obviously, but
No. They are drinking, but they are definitely not drinking.
Well, weak. I'll just start walking about to where I think the house is, because I've walked that way once.
Yeah.
And I'm drunk.
6 times.
Once you leave, you see that I'm sort of waiting for you.
Okay. I thought you were going.
I expected you soon, so.
Yeah, there's no more fun on that table. All the fun left when I went.
You took it with you?
There was no one there anymore. Wait, you're not there.
I'm not there, no.
So I basically escort you to the house. 'Cause that was the plan.
Mom arm. Let's go. We have two moms here.
Do I need to roll anything to determine how drunk I am? Or is it safe to say that I can walk home myself?
You can walk, yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise, if I like, I will probably like at some point like bump into you or whatever. Or
You were just drunk. He got turned into a bunny.
Fair.
Yeah, sure. Whose fault was that?
Mine.
yeah, definitely not my own.
This wasn't your
So
fault.
as we make it back, I open the door.
Oh, I am already out of my party outfit and in my
Your armor?
You sleep in your gambeson?
And I just have my gambit. I'm sitting beside him, like
Yeah.
expecting him
Reading me
to
a
fucking
book.
die, and reading like a tome of
Oh,
daily,
oh,
like
daily.
at candlelight. I'm just like sitting there in my
No.
armor.
Wait,
thing,
hold on.
like-
Final vigil.
Do you read me religious stories?
No, I'm just reading. right?
Oh,
Like-
okay. I thought you were actually gonna like.
No. He's
Feature your last rites
No.
as you pass beyond the gates.
Yeah,
That would have
So-
been
So
really
is
convenient.
the door still open or not?
it can open now.
I'll open it.
Yeah, like it's closed, but it was super stuck, but it can open
Okay.
now.
Farron,
Mm.
Weak.
brought you another one.
Mm,
This one needs to sleep off as well.
great. And he like just keeps reading. What do you want from me?
I'll handle myself, and I try to walk to my own.
In about an hour, they will have the ceremony. We should join. We should be there.
I'm not changing back into that outfit.
That's fine.
Good. And he like closes the tome, puts it on the table. They're fine, adult man. They'll figure it out. And then I walk up to you and I eye if he reaches his bedroom.
He does.
Cool. I'll nod. Ceremony it is.
And just when you turn away, you're like a thump in the background, like on the bed.
Do you think Quill can
Aw.
wake up in an hour?
Yeah, am I like gone?
If
Give
you're
me a
really
medicine
drunk,
check.
an
Maybe.
hour.
Yeah, I really have a quirky idea of my
lay,
medicine check.
Lay
is
on
high
hands,
enough.
man.
What is it?
It's not high enough, I think. Nope. It's a 14.
He half walked here, but he seems asleep.
Oh, I am. Okay. Oh.
Well, basically,
Well,
So you might be able to wake him up in an hour, but he won't
That's
wake
fine.
up in an hour.
Isn't he like almost as drunk as me because he rolled that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the one.
So if he can get up in an hour,
Just
then I
the
can too.
one. Yes.
If he can get up in an hour, then I can too.
Yes.
he's
If
just
you're
about that
woken
drunk.
up, you can get up. Probably.
It's
Yes.
gonna make me roll.
So it's a
for getting
question
up,
of
huh?
whether you're gonna, if they're gonna,
will they still
wake
be
you up.
drunk?
yeah, they will still be drunk.
Or not?
The amount of alcohol they've put in their system isn't washed out in an hour.
Okay.
That's gonna take a night.
Yes, we can wake them up. No, we should not.
Very well.
Wow, I wasn't here for either of the speeches. Oh no.
Yeah, that's, OC that just feels bad, so I wanted to just get him there, but then also, like, you just got wasted on a very important night.
I didn't mean to.
You
I
took
just
the
wanted to
drink.
make friends.
I thought there was like 2 glasses.
You can do that without
I was
getting
like,
absolutely
Yeah, but you
wasted.
got
drunk.
unlucky with the rolls.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
happens.
And you could have said no.
So you didn't drink that much, so
No,
I think I would probably want to wake you up and see if you're fine, but,
I just like one of them just really didn't sit right
yeah.
and just really hit me.
But you've been drinking non-stop, so...
And
Yeah, that's why I was.
Valis said that he was constantly getting you new drinks.
Yeah, but I wasn't chugging them.
No, but that still means you had more than
Yeah.
like 2. And
Yeah.
probably the fellas will be like, if you're not watching your drink, just go like,
Yeah.
put some more in there.
Hey, you can be sneaky.
Yeah.
But if you rolled anything higher than a 1, that wasn't the case.
yeah, I just want you to know, Bram, that you really fucked up.
I'm just
You
happy my
If
icy
only
plan
you
worked.
rolled anything else.
I'm just happy my
It's
icy
not a
plan
fuck
worked.
up, it's just a...
It's just unlucky, rubber ducky.
So,
you know?
before that happens, I'd like to speak to
Dun, da, da, da.
both Rhoda and Matthias.
Yes.
So, do they have living parents?
Living.
Like, have I picked up on that in the last 6 days? Like, did they?
You should have picked up.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
assume.
did you?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't roleplay every conversation. so-
No.
Rhoda does not. Matthias
Okay.
does.
That can be changed, though.
And...
Which
What?
one?
Yeah, which one?
Yes.
aha!
Both.
One is wholesome, the other is evil.
Plot twist.
Yay for necromancy.
Yeah, Matthias is from the town. So you don't know if he will attend this. You might have a suspicion, but
Yeah, I mean, there's still. So I would
but
definitely.
he
speak
has
to them
parents,
about
so
it.
they might have a
Yeah,
word on this. as
exactly,
well.
exactly. So I gather both of them and I say, "Will you both be attending the ceremony?"
Rhoda just nod, of course. And Matthias just, I will, but don't tell my parents.
In what capacity do you mean to attend?
I wanna get it.
Very well. You understand that this is your choice. I'm not forcing you to do this.
I know. I don't think my parents will be happy with it, but this is my choice.
Can't always follow what your parents want you to do. Would have ended a lot differently for me.
Yeah. But I still want them to be happy.
Of course.
Farron will not be in this conversation.
No.
No.
No,
Lucy will make sure you're not.
He's not in this conversation.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
It is a great thing, though. That he wants to do it. That he wants to do it. Oh, yes, it is.
It is. Yeah, it's good for the nation.
It's cool, I guess, that he feels that way. Yeah.
His motivations is not necessarily for the nation, but yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't have
I
to
hope he properly thought about it after being brought this news only like a couple hours ago. So
He had good time to think.
it's like permanent thing you'll never get rid of. 1 hour of time of thinking. I'm gonna do it. That's
And
kind of
they've
where
had
I'm like-
drinks.
Yeah. So and he's like super young, so I was like,
It's kind of
I
like
don't know.
a
Yeah.
royal
He's-
tramp stamp.
He's 70.
So, will your parents be there for it?
No.
They don't know.
All right.
All right.
I just get up.
No,
He's an adult. He makes his own decision.
he's not. All right. Yeah, fine.
Well, he is.
17.
In this world, he is treated as
an adult. That's true.
Doesn't mean his parents won't be mad at him. And
I mean, even if he were to be 25, it's still their kid.
It's
so-
so they
his
will still have an
choice.
opinion that might mean less or more to him then. But yeah.
It's his choice. It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
I'm gonna go talk to the mayor again. So, and I say, I understand you've brought the news.
I have, yes. I think you won't find right now many long-time adults that will join. I will.
Next
Oh
level
wow,
shit.
that's pretty
well.
cool.
That is great.
It wasn't an easy decision, but I feel if we're going to go for this, then we should go for it. I am still a little on the fence on the tattoo versus what you did, considering one might be easier to.
Well, I never told him the sigil. I never showed him that.
But you.
To Lucius.
That was
You did
Lucius.
to
That was to Lucius. So then he only has... Yeah, so then he goes for the 10.
Then, well, if there's one option, then
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, then he
Also,
goes
the
for
stage will only last for an hour, so that right now.
Very symbolic.
Well, at higher levels, I can make that permanent, but yeah.
I really admire his dedication, but I also can't wait until he figures out his house is broken down this evening.
Like, oh, I got this new cool tattoo. Like,
mention it to him.
the fuck?
Oh man. The last scene of the session.
Great leaders we are.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And earlier that evening, you said, "We are blessed." House crumbles down.
Yeah, his house is like super blessed.
It's because you're
You're the mayor of this town. You will always be the mayor of this town. But your house is gone.
Oh yeah.
But it's blessed though.
We'll
Blessed.
rebuild it, man. It's fine. This will be a shrine.
Hashtag blessed.
So, he says, hopefully this will gather more people towards unity and not just alienate me of my people.
I'm sure it'll work. It might take some time. Some people will have to see more results,
Yeah.
but we'll get there. I appreciate this. Thank you.
So, in the meantime, since Lucy went off, Fernwolf walked back home, mumbling to himself. He kicks the bed that Quill's in.
Wait.
You get up, you stay close to me, you don't say a word. And he does the same, he goes up to where Valis is snoring probably. He tries to do the same, he like kicks the bed.
Is the perception still the same as before?
No, new perception check.
Do I
Yeah,
also-
but it's still the same bonus?
Oh, no.
Is
Just
it
you're
normal?
Yeah, let's say normal.
Okay, 15 then.
That's enough to at least notice.
Okay.
What you then do is, yeah.
Would you like to join a ritual?
Sure.
Oh wow.
Can you
Okay.
shut up and stick close to me?
The first part, yes. The second part, can promise.
Please try.
Okay.
Be down in a few. And then he walks down and he like eyes if Quill's alive.
Am I?
It's
Head hurts.
yeah, it's a little groggy, but yeah, you can get
Trying to
up.
like combine knowledge of my potion making to think of something that could help with this.
And I see you struggle and I
Headache.
put my
pain.
hand on your head and I cast lay on hands and
Really?
hope that it does something.
Mental healing. I like it. This is at least placebo.
I feel so much better.
That's a mercy thing, right?
I don't
Well,
have
because
mercy.
it's basically
I don't have
poison?
it.
PF1 kind
No,
of
it?
thing,
Yeah.
no,
right?
it has.
Technically,
Only I
alcohol
had-
is a poison,
but I don't have.
If
So-
only I had
Ah,
the
okay.
antidote,
if
I
only
don't
you had a
have
vial
mercy.
of antidote.
which I could have had. Next level.
I was gonna say you probably can't make it now anyway.
No.
Not in
At
your
least you
state.
shouldn't
Drunk
drink anything.
crafting check.
You shouldn't drink anything you make now.
This is fine. It explodes. Yeah.
Yeah. Bottled lightning.
So I tried to gather the two of you up, and I guys try to act like adults.
I try.
Please.
I try my sincerest, very hardest. to
Yeah,
be
man,
an
me too.
adult.
I've had my time of fun. Now it's time to try and be serious again.
Oh god.
Thank you. And then you
So
know,
I'll probably experience would have taught me to grab at least 3 mugs of water.
You know, it's funny because I never have actually been proper drunk, so I OC have no clue what to do if you're drunk.
Well, he has the ticket basically. Well, usually
you
already
see me
bef-
go for
Yeah.
the water.
Yeah, usually indeed having some water in between the drinks or after the drinks is very helpful in mitigating
Surviving.
the pain.
The
I
headache
would-
comes from dehydration.
I
from
would
going to the
probably
bathroom and
totally
stopping.
know
Yes.
this, so I will do anything and everything that
You can
I
just follow my
remember.
lead in this
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Just follow the lead of the experienced drunk.
and I will bring them with a slight grin on my face to the ceremony.
Wow. Cool.
I just nod at you.
Mm.
So yeah, the ceremony is held at the edge of the woods. Normally it would be deep in the woods, but for openness sake,
Hmm.
they're now doing it on the edge of the woods, but still this, tradition. It needs to be in the woods at least. For them. So you see that everybody from the clan is here. Like every single person over the age of 8 is here.
Damn.
This is everybody joins in kind of deal. Because this is basically where they say, you are part of us, you belong with us, join us. You also see that there are people from the town are here. Not all of them are like in the line, sort of say, to get tattoos, but even those that aren't, there are some that at least are watching the proceedings and joining in, even if they're not getting tattoos themselves. You do see there are some murmuring amongst them when the mayor joins the line.
Yeah, I want to take a really close look at especially the town people, just trying to watch if anything might go wrong. It's going to be there, so I'm just going to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Have I at all gathered what's going on here? Or am I just completely gone still?
I will talk you up to speed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will have talked both of you up to speed on the way there.
So then do I also notice the mayor attending?
Do a perception check.
I don't
It's
know.
also new for you.
Yeah, I didn't know the mayor was attending. I
No.
just
Wow.
explained
So
what's
good.
going to happen.
I'll do the same.
That's a 14.
That's a 29.
Well, the mayor stands out amongst this because,
I know the guy.
like, it's not a huge line anyway, because there's not that many 14-year-olds in the clan currently,
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a small group.
Yeah.
So yes, a dwarf standing in the line is noticeable.
Yeah.
So you notice that the mayor's in the line.
I just like look over at you, Lucy, and I was like, is that Thormund?
It is
Is he?
joining us. Yes.
Wow.
Do I see any more?
That's good. I think that's
townspeople?
good.
Well, you at the very least you spot a youth who is slightly older than the clan's kids at 17, but yeah, he's getting. You see Matthias standing in line.
I mean, I wouldn't know his name.
No, and you see another, but you've seen him around Lucy in the last week.
Yeah.
Because you've been walking around and checking places. And you see a woman, probably in her 30s, standing in line as well. Which is clearly from the town, because everyone from the clan would have.
Ugh.
So do I recognize her? Like, does she look a little bit like Matthias?
Give me a society. Well, a perception, probably.
Lore family.
Well, that's
18.
18.
Deepest lore.
Well, there's not much resemblance, and you also, they are not standing together. So,
Okay.
no, probably not.
Right.
Mm.
Fine.
Fascinating.
So, yeah, you see Eliana, she walks up and she says, well, for a lot of you, this is something you've been looking forward to for quite some time. For some of you, this is new, and I just want to say we appreciate that you want to join us in this. Whether you're just here to watch or here to partake. This is a tradition that we do to welcome you to our group. And I understand that there are some preconceived notions about this tattoo and what it means, but for us, it has always been about unity, of belonging with a group that is bigger than yourself. It is not for us against someone else. And we hope to prove this to you in the times to come. For now, I welcome you all. This is fairly simple ceremony, as in everybody can join. We will do a bit of praying, a bit of singing, and quite a bit of tattooing.
So we're doing this like in the forest, right?
Hmm?
So we're doing this like in the woods, or
Yeah.
there's like torches everywhere. I'm getting such a cult vibe here. I really am.
Yep.
Well, it is a clan.
It is.
It
So
kind of is a cult.
we are now. Yeah.
You're a small group of fanatics.
Yeah.
We really gotta figure out what this sign actually looks like, because I'm imagining it's like pretty big and intricate, which it might not be, but it might also be annoying to tattoo for like 10 people.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of time, definitely. But yeah, you see that there's 2 people there that are applying tattoos, so they're doing 2 people at a time. And while this is all happening, you can see parents that are happy that their kids have, succeeded in the day's activities and are now joining. So after they get their tattoo set, they run to their families and they just share in a happy moment, basically.
How about how about Matthias?
Well, Matthias, he looks determined beforehand and he gets the tattoo done, but you do notice that afterwards he's also slightly sad that his family isn't here, but yeah, he didn't tell them, so he didn't really give them an opportunity to. So, but he does walk towards Rhoda and just, share with that, and also looks over to you and just gives you a nod.
I nod and I walk up to them. Of course. I stay silent for like 3 seconds or so. I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I'm proud of you. You've done well." And then I rest there for 2 seconds and then leave again.
Okay. Very specific.
Well, yeah.
Oddly specific.
It's for like optimal
Drama.
confidence. And, yeah.
Drama.
Yeah.
Timing is key.
So, do you look back at all or just walk off?
No, I just walk.
Okay.
Badass. Just walks up.
Doesn't look like explosions. Wait.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, this
Well, we lost
sigil was
everyone.
actually an explosive rune.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Meteor shower.
Would be
Please don't
twisted,
give them any
for sure.
ideas before they blow up all our arms or God knows what.
So
Oh.
So you keep an eye out for if there's any trouble, but since the people that got here came of their own volition, they are generally pleasant.
That could be people who would come specifically to, interfere
Riot.
with
Yeah.
But I guess the town is small enough that those people will be picked up anyway. Social control.
Yeah. No, you're not gonna make a ruckus. Basically that.
So this is one of those rare moments where I notice Thormund at all.
Yes.
Do I now make a connection? And I go, oh shit.
shit.
Yeah, something dawns in the back of your mind like, oh yeah, wait. His house,
And is he already has the tattoo now?
yeah.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. And I think about my condition.
Which is long term probably for the best.
Yeah. I think of like what condition I'm in, and I think like of a vague scenario of how this is gonna unfold in my head, and realize how this is really not a good idea for me to do. So I again look at Lucy and I go, "Hey, Lucy, there's something I gotta tell you. It's kind of important, but I forgot because I passed out earlier.
Uh-huh.
You know when all the like weird stuff was happening with like the wood and the flowers and stuff.
I remember, yes.
And how I like left because something important or something.
Right.
Yeah, there was something important. Hold on, let me try to remember. Oh yeah, right. So you know the mayor's house.
Yes.
Yeah. So that properly collapsed. As in, like, it's like you're not gonna repair that. Like, you're gonna have to break it down. He's not gonna be able to sleep there tonight. It's pretty unsafe. Collapsed.
Huh.
So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because I figured that if I tell him that now in my condition, right after he got his beautiful, great tattoo, it's not gonna be a good time. So,
Right.
you know, I hate to do this to you, but I know I'm gonna mess it up. So
I understand.
nothing's been going my way today anyway. All right. And I just like revert back to my just standing
default pose.
to my blank stare face.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Where's the mayor right now? Is he like celebrating, or what's he doing?
It's my
Or is he
You made
looking
her
like
day
this was a risky
lot
move?
worse as well.
contemplating life decisions face?
Not necessarily. Like he looked determined while in the line. Like he didn't go like, oh no, what am I doing? It's just like I've made this decision and I will follow through on this.
I'm in peace. Yeah.
So yeah,
Also, this is probably gonna hurt because tattoos and shit.
yes,
Yeah.
but
Probably
You know,
the old-fashioned
he's a dwarf,
way
it's
with
fine.
like
Yeah.
sticks and like the New Zealand way.
yeah, it's not a mechanical device going.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no.
So it's like wooden
Whoa.
sticks with pointy.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is just tap 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 tap
Yeah.
tap 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 tap.
So yeah, I'm
tap,
gonna
tap,
find
tap.
him and
Yes.
walk up to him. This is Mayor.
Lucilia.
I have some news that Quill.
Oh yeah, thanks. No, this is great. This is great. This is fine. No,
Yes.
this is cool.
Brought to my attention.
There we go.
It's both good and bad news.
How is it?
Okay.
You're going to have to sleep somewhere else tonight and probably for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
The-
Why?
Trees and wood plants that sprung up seem to have did a number on your house.
Oh.
Quill already checked, says it was beyond repair. This is bad. The good thing is, we can use this as an opportunity. Your house now is filled with the plants and the trees we've never seen before, so vibrant. We should make this a shrine.
And you see him ponder. Okay. I can see where you're going with this, but I'm also tired.
I understand.
They're gonna make it a shrine right now.
I understand, and it's something for another day, but for now,
Yeah.
you need to sleep somewhere
Collapsed.
else.
Ah, come on.
I haven't seen
It's
it
only
myself.
been up
but-
for 3 years.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, then you probably weren't that attached to it. I say with a wide smile.
Oh no. And he just goes.
Why you little?
And he looks at his arm and he's like.
Dispel magic. Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Kinda
work.
was, actually.
Like all things that happen today, it'll be for the best in the long run.
I hope so, he
That's
says while looking at the tattoo.
Yeah.
So, I promise.
Whew. All right. Oh.
No.
Yes, I am murdering him. What?
Wait.
I'm not. Probably.
That's the cliffhanger for the evening, I suppose.
That's not a
Oh,
cliffhanger.
Where will he sleep? What will happen next time? Find out next time on... Yeah, because of course after this we get the point of what are your next plans?
No, we know
Where
that,
are you
right?
going?
We will decide this over the course
We have
of-
informed you about such plans.
Yeah, like what you said is we'll go to the nearest town.
Yes.
I don't know if that changed due to today's events.
No.
No, we want to expand. We need more people anyway, because that means also more people to defend. And you don't skip a town at first, because that would be very
Dumb.
bad and dumb. Yeah. So no, plan hasn't changed, but we will
Okay.
IC discuss that in the morning next week.
Cool. Fine. All right. Thank you all for watching and tuning
Thank
in.
you.
We'll hope to see you next week. And have a good evening.
We'll
Bye.
have better rolls. Trust us. Bye.
Can't promise anything.
Don't make that promise, man.
Look at me
Don't make that promise.